Yo.
What's up, everybody? Sorry, I'm eating my dinner. Yeah, but as I was saying,
Hey,
Bobby,
sorry, you finished first.
no, I can mute myself. Why? I'm almost done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mate, we like to hear your ding, ding, ding.
No. I'm gonna mute myself when I talk. Yeah. But Bobby, you. I need before the show start, we have this little conversation, and you're right. There's some models that has desirability, and some models are just um either
Because of the affordability.
because of the affordability, and there's nothing wrong with it actually. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just a fact. Like I agree there are some cars that are bought were just to get by. It's just
Yeah.
affordable. Just like, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? Sometimes you need something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we want people to discuss whether the what I concluded. But anyway, we wait for people to come in first. Sharan, Kumar, Kevin Tan, welcome.
Kevin, what's up?
Yeah, those of you here, welcome. And
Talk about it. Interesting.
hey, Jiang, you say they posted the post in ship posting. You post our live link there, ask them to come in, discuss. We discuss this tonight. Jiang, hey, what? Okay. Okay, hi Kevin, hi Sharan, hi Vincent,
What's up, guys?
hi Eric.
Vincent. Hey,
Yeah,
Vikash.
let's wait for more people to come in. You share the link to that. You said that we will discuss it tonight, Jiang.
Yeah, I thought about it, right? We didn't buy the XC40 because we couldn't buy the X60. We just wanted a smaller SUV. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, this is highly important when it comes to think. If you think along these lines, right, then you can slowly see which car maker is more successful in creating that pillar for their customers. Instead of this being seen as uh, uh, the reason that this existed is solely because people wanted this and couldn't afford, and they go for this. That means your customers is easy to be swayed away into buying another brand anyway. You will lose your loyal customers. Yeah. Wow, it went so crazy. This is on what shit posting group? Jiang.
No, this is in
Or
Evo Club.
the
Evo,
ship
Evo.
posting one,
From Evo Group,
people share this over, right?
the admin screenshot it.
That one got or not?
Let me find it.
See how
Because
many.
because it's the Civic is one of the icons of the Honda brand, right? And it's not just an icon. It's a very, it deserves a certain spotlight in the Honda range or in the Malaysian automotive scene, right? It's
And the
stylish.
product has desirability.
Yeah, it's desirability in secondhand value. In a lot of ways, it's just the word Civic itself commands some sort of value, and that's something very very powerful actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. So I was actually
And the
surprised that
Camry, of course. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was actually surprised that some people get triggered. It's like they don't read through it, and I'm actually surprised. Trigger for what is we are discussing the buyer's
Hey,
psychographic, right?
hey, if I'm working really hard, hustling, and I'm stuck with my, I had the IDSI, Honda City IDSI, of course, I'll be honest, I'll maybe feel a little bit triggered too. Yeah. But I never wanted. But I didn't want this. When I was studying in school, I wanted the Civic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You are a good. You are a good. You see, Loa Bo Feng, right? He's a true car guy and actually a very qualified motoring journalist. Just that he's not in the business. Chiang, you scroll it up. Let people read what I wrote. So I myself was going through this thinking. on the desirability and the psychographic of customers. So Thomas, I want to ask you had the Honda City, right, last time?
Yeah, the IDSI one. The one look like iron one.
So back then, do you or do you not want the Civic?
I didn't want the Civic.
Mm.
It wasn't in my realm of something that I would want. Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't mean it's something you want, like a 1 Series or whatnot, right? That time you want. I mean, okay, I'll put it this way: if both cars are the same price, Civic and City,
Of course, get the Civic lah.
right? It's handsomer and blah 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 and all that, right?
Yeah, it's bigger, more handsome. Drives better engine.
Yeah.
So
the reason you opt for the City is because it's cheaper.
yes.
So this is what I actually wanted to think about in terms of which product actually has its inherent desirability. Like when you mentioned just now, the XC40. The XC40 is not something that people buy because they cannot afford the XC60, right? But the X1, when you look at its internal lineup, the X1 is actually something that people opt for because they couldn't get the X3 is
X3. Yeah.
quite some distance away, right? So when that happens, right, means that this segment from that brand, they might leak out customers to competing brands for that model. Whereas like Minis, people who buy Mini, it's not because they cannot afford something else. They only wanted Mini, because it's so different, So it's just something that I was pondering. Then I wrote down, I want to see how people discuss about this. Then Manatao, people get triggered. Then the next thing is people come in to have fun because they see others are triggered already. No point having a serious. Then they come in and talk out already. So
whatever Luo Bofeng posted makes sense also. He written something, about
what he wrote. See what he wrote. I didn't.
It actually makes a lot of sense too. Yeah.
What he wrote. I want to read what he wrote. Can zoom.
Gospel truth. And the Sirot and this lightweight up is concept of desirability. If you can nail this down, you know what car to buy that depreciate less and maybe even appreciate as an asset. Case in point, current Mazda 3. No, not only Mazda 3, only the hatchback, only the 2.0, preferably that is grey or red, is what is Mazda famous for. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, right? That's that. If you think in like 10 years' time, right, you're only going to think, if I want to buy a Mazda 3, it must be 2.0, right? It must be a hatchback, and it has to be red, the sole red, or it has to be, I think more sole red than grey.
Yeah. He totally understands my post. Is like what he said, the concept of desirability.
And there's nothing wrong with owning a City, right? There's nothing wrong with Honda even putting out a City because they know how to capitalize in this, right? They know that, okay, I only can capture 3 million or let's say 30 million or maybe 300 million of revenue. How do I get additional 1.5 or maybe additional 50% revenue? Okay, or 70% revenue. Okay, maybe you can make more than what we make. Let's figure out how to do it. It's a very smart commercial move, right? And it's nothing wrong with it as well. Yeah.
He nailed it about desirability, but I don't think a lot of people in his page can understand what he's trying to say, and then again will.
It's like a mistake Thomas make. Okay, Thomas went to restore E30. He restored a sedan. And didn't restore a 6-cylinder. So the desirability. Right? Because you want to buy E30, people always want people are trading hands for a semi-rusty body, right? E30 for 90K, 80K for coupe, okay? It's in decent condition. Hey, my cat is going crazy playing with my. Hey, get out! It's okay. Sorry. Okay, let's take a look at this. Right. Get out. Sorry, I got a pest in my room. Okay. Yeah. Okay, long ago I was set to buy a City. That's what Eric said. But when I got into a Civic, the interior blew me away. Money installment only a few hundred different. So without test driving, I got the the latter because it was just more desirable. You're absolutely right. The Civic feels in so many ways upmarket than the City. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Good for Eric. And but that's also because he's able to squeeze out that extra few hundred per month, right?
Yeah.
And immediately there's no contest, right? But the same can't be said with a Mazda 3 and a Mazda 6. The differences in monthly could also be a few hundred only, but people will still pick the current Mazda 3 over the current Mazda 6.
Yep.
Because the Mazda 3 is more desirable, you know?
Yeah. Yep. All right. Should we answer questions or you want to talk a little bit more about this?
No, come on, let's answer question. It's just that
I just want to add, like, I'm just like Eric. I wanted to buy a Boxster S, but I got into a Boxster Spider and drive for 30 seconds. And then monthly installment is a lot more. Down payment is a lot more. 50% more. But
Hey, Chiang, have you shared the link over to the comments in the shipposting group?
Yes.
we share already.
Yeah,
Okay.
shared already.
All right, cool.
Okay. But it's a healthy discussion because it confronts some important facts. So yeah. I actually had good thoughts about it. Anyways, thanks Bobby for that. If you guys haven't seen the post, go and log into and sign up to club.evomalaysia.com, and then you can sign up to be one of our Evo Club members. It's free, and then you can show our admin that you've signed up, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll let you into the group because everyone inside Evo Club group are car owners, not just people trolling and stuff. There's just people are car owners in the group.
We are actually very, very, very strict in admitting members into, not members, admitting people into this discussion group. You will find that it's crazy because you need to first register an account at club.evomalaysia.com to be a member first. And there is very strict to verify you as an actual car owner because you need to even key in your VIN number. So in this discussion group, we don't look at wanting a huge number of people in there, but we just want people who are actually working adults who own cars. Now, we did not start off like that. When we started, we garnered like 2,000-3,000 members before we did this. So on and off, when we spotted some people who may be still in college, doesn't own cars, we'll just say sorry and kick them out. So it has to be an working adult who own cars. Or if you haven't started working, you own your own car, then yeah. So that's that group. Okay. The Evo Club discussion.
So the discussion is there, and there's other discussions as well. Do sign up and join us in the group, right? Just a short shameless plug. Okay, Sean Lee said he ordered a 530e back in March, and it was scheduled to deliver start of May. However, it's being delayed till now. What is your prediction and thoughts on this?
Scheduled and delivery to be on May. No lah, the
delivery
on May
is
also a guesstimation. A very positive guesstimation, put it this way, no car makers would want to purposely hold off their cars in the yard and not deliver to you, right? If they can, that's the first thing they want to get it off because they are in the business of churning out as many cars as they can, right? And currently, the whole supply chain thing, I believe, my own personal opinion, it was made to sound like there is a bigger issue with supply chain than it really is because there are certain interest parties in the world who wants to see the whole world trade in a bit of a havoc in order to earn back what they printed, put it that way, So it's up to those people who are playing with this whole thing now, even oil prices, because since Russia did not stop selling oil, so what's with the high price, right? So there are people who are in this I don't know what they call that Thomas, index or they buy futures or what shit. They are playing with all these things. So I can't answer this, but you just have to patiently wait because, you just have to wait, or you buy used. Yep. Okay.
I think one way to still get it sorted is,
Yep.
I mean, the attitude. I think my advice for Sean would be something more practical rather than a prediction. Because like Bobby, I don't know when. We don't know when, and even logistics seems really really messed up right now. I think the best way to say this is the best attitude to approach this is to work with your sales guy, work with the managers, with the sales guy. Don't pressure them to keep giving you a timeline, because sometimes because of the pressure they give you a day to make you feel better, and then they don't tell you the truth. And I've been in sales, right? And sometimes you want to please our customers. And my XC40, for example, I'm talking to Chu Yang and his team at Juru and with Tony, and then I told him, look, just tell me the truth, so we can make decisions. We're not going to scold you, we're not get angry. We just want to know what to do next, right? And then they be very forthcoming, and they update me whenever things changes and so on and so forth. And that's something that's more workable for me. And turns out that because they understood me that I wanted a T5, and then when they had the first chance to get the T5, they called me, right? Unallocated T5. So the point I'm saying is that you got to work with your salesperson. Don't pressure them. Don't force them to give you a date that they know they can't promise you to.
And right? One thing I want to add also, salesperson only get their commission when the car is delivered. So there's and another thing, right? For those of you who don't know, right, people who work in car industry as a car salesperson, their salary range from 500 to 2,000 ringgit only.
So their livelihood is all based
low basic salary. So this whole disruption, you have to think about it. A lot of people who sell cars, right? They also got family and they also got kids, a wife, and all that. They also need to pay their housing repayment and all that. And this whole disruption is disrupting them more than you who are waiting for your car. Your worst case scenario is you get a newer car. Their worst case scenario is they need to borrow money. They can't pay their housing rental or installment and all that. Is more detrimental to them than it is to you, to be honest. Okay. And what you also get is that you lock in your prices, and whatever price fluctuations that's gonna come won't affect you because you've already locked in your price. So just be patient and understand it's a world issue. Nothing a Malaysian car salesman can solve.
It's not personal also.
Yeah. From Proton all the way to Rolls Royce, nothing they can do. Yeah, they are the victims as well. Okay.
Let's take a look. Sharon is saying, hi all, I want to ask your opinion about the brake pads and disc of Passat B8280 warranty already finished. I want to change third-party brand, so please give me suggestions. Or this one, actually, who highlighted this? I think the best person to ask Sharon. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. You can actually go to any workshops and put it this way. A lot of car brands, right? Their brake pads are all supplied by Brembo, and Brembo actually make equivalent, OEM one. So, but the problem is there are a lot of fake products out there. What I heard is 80% of whatever Brembo stuff that is being sold in the market are all counterfeits. They are all fakes and counterfeits. Sometimes it's so serious that the stockists don't know, the sales, the workshop also don't know, because the boxes and all that. So just be extra mindful, when you're buying this, or you can, if they have an official store in Lazada and all that, you can buy from the official store. Don't just go to Lazada and then you see a lot of 5-star and then you see the person put in the caption saying genuine, 100% genuine, 1000% genuine, and then you think it's genuine. Because if someone wants to sell counterfeit products, of course they will write 100% genuine, right? That's the only way to sell a counterfeit. So be mindful about that. You do get some savings instead of buying from the 4S dealer or 3S dealer. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's take a look. Next one. Kita was asking, would like to ask opinion about getting a Mazda 2 2018 62,000. Any suggestions? Mazda 2 is not my favorite Mazda.
Yeah. 4-year-old car.
I
62
mean, Mazda
is a lot.
2, I feel like they give so much effort to Mazda 3. Mazda 2 is like,
Yeah. It's
because of
okay,
what you've seen in Mazda 3, you're like, why Mazda 2 like this?
the problem with the Mazda 2, right, is that it's actually a heavy rebodied version of the previous 2008 Mazda 2. Okay, the old one before the new look, and they changed the interior, they changed the body panels, but that segment has grown so much, and this car that is based on the old 2008 one, right, is so small. Yeah, look. I mean, it's a very, very small car, and
The inside is small.
yeah,
The
I know
rear
it's
seats and the
60 something
space.
thousand now, and in fact, 50 something you can get one. But granted, the car's price went up greatly. It's 100 plus thousand now to buy a new one. So for me, I will take my 60,000 if I'm already ready to buy a used car, right? I will take my 60,000 and really look around for other things. If I'm not wrong, Chiang can find a Mazda 3, like 2016, 16, 17, can find Mazda 3
66,000.
around this
2018
price.
also can. Bro, 2018 also can, bro.
2018 also can,
Yep.
Really, try.
Yep, but but you're going to sedan.
Sedan,
Sedan
either way,
Mazda 2 sedan.
either way,
The Sky
hatchback
Active
very hard to
2.0.
find. Yeah.
Yes.
How much would it be?
You're looking at sedan. Hatchback also, got a 1.5 lah. You got a 1.5 hatchback. Yeah.
Mazda 3. Oh, around the same
There you go.
price. Buy the Mazda 3.
But even
Buy the
though
Mazda 3.
it's not a hatchback,
Yeah.
because the Mazda 3 is so much more superior in a lot of ways, in the drive, in the ride, in the comfort, in the space. Okay, the rear seat is not that big in Mazda 3, never the strong point, but still.
Still better than Mazda 2, right?
Yes, and this is exactly what you talked about. We talked about earlier in this show about the desire more, so people can go for the Mazda 3. You'll feel so much more happy in the Mazda 3. And this is the 2018, is a later version. I believe it's a facelifted one already. The last few batch already.
Yeah.
And remember, this car is what, 160,000 when new, right? Or 150,000?
No. Only the current Mazda 3 where the prices went up so high. This generation Mazda 3, right? They were still around like 120-ish, around that range.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, you lost 50% only. I mean, you're already buying a car that's worth double its price at same year of a Mazda 2.
Yeah, get the Mazda 3 lah. It has a better engine, better soundproofing, better space. The Mazda 2 hatchback, right, is so small that you own it. Let's say you buy it with a 5-year or 7-year loan, right? You by your 3rd year, you already have thoughts of wanting to change car because it's so small, and you're stuck with your loan and all that, right? You'll be in a very frustrated position. That's why we try our best to help people buy cars, because we don't want people to end up with the car, right? We try to analyze what you need, right? And then you end up with a car whereby 2nd year, 3rd year down the road, right, you are in a very frustrated position of wanting to sell your car, but then you owe the bank more than what the car is worth, and then you have to just struggle through it or experience huge losses. But if you have a car that has at least a usable space for your foreseeable future, 5-7 years down the road, your urge of changing cars is not that high. You enjoy your ownership experience a lot more.
Yeah. And just to note, right, your Mazda 2, when you're selling it, unfortunately and weirdly, you're going to get compared to like Jazz, which is cheaper than Mazda 2, right? At the second-hand value. So you're going to be in trouble when you want to sell the Mazda 2. It's going to be a tough sell. Yeah, at least Mazda 3 is like, okay, Mazda 3 is desirable in its own way. At least you can command a certain kind of audience, right? Selling is easier. Yeah. Okay, EDNG asking 2018 Mini 5-door 2.0 or 1.5 diesel. Wow, Malaysia got 1.5 diesel. The diesel should be a BMW diesel, but it's a 3-cylinder diesel, I believe. Yeah.
Maybe he's not from Malaysia. I don't know, man.
It sounds like Malaysia. But regardless, I feel minis are better off with petrol. Yeah, I feel that. There you go.
Yeah, man. Oh.
They
don't lah.
I believe it's only like 92, 90 is it's around like 94 or 100 horsepower only. All right. And 250 plus Newton meters of torque. So it technically do not have a big advantage over the 2.0. And look, when you buy a Mini, you want it to have, okay, diesel engines are great, but they cannot be sporty. They don't feel that sporty, you know.
There's a high chance these type of diesels are Euro 6, you know.
Yeah. But just put aside that, right? Just the character of the car itself, I think it suits the petrol more, and there's no real big advantage of the 1.5 over the 2.0, except then there's fuel saving. But when you get into a Cooper, you're not going to think about saving fuel, right? You know, the 2.0 is pretty efficient itself too.
Yeah.
The Mini's B48 is also very fuel efficient too. So, yeah.
I think people have to understand this. AP, the import paper, the AP is very, 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 very cheap now. Because during the Najib era, he signed on another 60 over AP holders. A lot of them who has never been in the business. But anyway, it's very, very cheap now. It's like 10,000, 12,000 ringgit for one AP. And especially cases like this 1.5 diesel, you'll be thinking, right, how it end up here? How come? Simple. It's damn cheap over there. And dealers would think that, hey, if I found something so cheap and then I bring it in, Malaysians only know how to look at cars based on the year, the bankers as well. So based on the year, the market price is around this. I can slip this car into the market and price it this way. If I manage to sell it, I get a very, very handsome profit. And I can just leave this car there and wait because I got it so cheap at the first place. So you all have to be very, very careful with buying all these recon cars now because APs are damn cheap and people are simply importing stuffs in, you know. So be careful of that. Yeah. Some cars are not suited for our region.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say go for 2.0 lah. Pay the extra and get 2.0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay the extra,
yeah. Okay.
Azman Ali is asking, hi guys, when to check out the G20, 320 and 330? During discussion, salesman said 320 more comfortable than 330 with suspension tuning. Is it true? Yes, it's true, bro. Because you have one is normal suspension and one is M Sport suspension, and it's active. Means you're not able to modulate it with a push of a button. But the later versions of the 330i, I believe after the first year, they started to tune it softer. You know, so Azman, I guess the best way to figure out that if you can handle it or not is just to drive it. Its harshness is always it's subjective, lah. Right? Yeah. For me, the Renault Macan is okay. I can daily it. Some people is like, oh my god, this is so rough, right? It's always subjective. You know? So you gotta come up with your own conclusion with this, bro. Azman,
go test drive, right?
Test drive
whether it's harsh or not, you test drive it first. Certainly the 320 is more comfortable.
You tell your sales guy, say, I'm willing to put down a down payment and deposit for a car. I just have to bury the hatchet. I want to know when I buy this car, I won't regret it. Can you arrange a 330i for me? That's it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This one.
All right. Eugene P. I believe he's in one of our Evo chats. Anyways, he's asking A35 AMG sedan or C300 AMG line CBU worth to go for a low segment with AMG goodies.
If the space of the A-class sedan is okay for you, then let's just assume, I don't know the price because I didn't check the prices. Let's assume similar prices, right? I can guarantee you the A35 will hold its value a lot better than the standard C300 because it's a performance model. Secondly, the sedan is rarer because most people will go for the hatch. The hatch is more desirable, but hey, when you are that rare, then you will 3 years down the road, you will see your car holding value way better than the standard production run C300. Okay?
It's
So,
300 for the 3000 A8.
Should be similar lah then.
350 lah, 350. Yeah, it's around similar.
Yeah. Then I mean you can go for it. A35. Right. It's performance model.
All right. Vincent's asking Mazda 6 2018 2.5 135k, good buy or not? 2018.
Wow, quite
That's the one you
expensive,
reviewed, right? Driving up Genting in that blue color Mazda, I remember.
I think so. Sorry, I review like 1,000 over cars over the past 4 years.
No, you did one, and then you were so impressed with the gearbox tuning.
Oh
and
yes,
stuff.
yes. Mazda gearbox tuning is impressive.
That was the Mazda 6. I remember it was a blue color one. Yeah.
What's wrong with Muda's
Bit crazy, right?
of Mazdas? When you search Mazdas on Muda, right? Whatever Mazda also come out one, no, regardless of what you type on.
Yeah.
Hell no. Right? Hey, Chiang, next time you see questions like this, right, you go and search first. Okay? If you spotted questions
Okay, I found
right,
it. Yeah. There's the all new Mazda Import 2016. Okay.
Can you show us? Chiang?
I'll show you. Sure.
Show everybody. Yeah. I still don't know how to share screen.
Right.
Oh, yo. Hey, all this
CBU.
new lah. This new car.
Hey, but the price is so competitive, bro. 169,000.
Oh my God. It's Mazda 3 price way.
Yeah, bro. I'm just thinking like this makes the Accord makes the Camry so bloody expensive.
Sorry. I will buy this over the Camry, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Oh, the looks are nice,
Yeah.
But
even
to be
the
chauffeured around, I like the Camry. I like the Camry to be chauffeured around.
Yeah.
So if it's 2018, right? The question is 2018, correct? 2018. So
but Thomas, the new
years,
Camry, they give it a sporty suspension, you know. So the new Camry, rides very similar to the Mazda 6. It's no longer the floaty Camry it was. Now they swap position. Now the Accord is the floaty one. The Camry is the sporty one. Same like
the
how
Camry in the rear seat, I love it. I love the Camry, the rear seat. It's my favorite car to be chauffeured around in. Yeah. Anyways,
then you love the Accord even more.
The what?
Then you love the Accord even more. Accord is even more.
No, bro. Every time I ride in the Accord, I feel like I went down the segment, bro. And I sit in the Camry, I feel sort of Lexus-ish really. It's entering Lexus zone really, you know, like.
Yeah. A bit of that.
But even old Camrys are my favorite to ride in. No. Anyways, and then I ordered one time. I ordered a 3 Series come and pick me up. I was like, oh my God, why you give me a? Then the rear suspension never changed the mounting, like dung 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 dung. I'm like, wow. Okay. Anyways,
hey bro,
Mazda 6.
If you take a 3 Series to come and pick you up, you can't be spending that money on suspension, right?
Right. Yeah, 2016.
Managed to find.
Okay.
Wow, then okay lor. If you found this price.
But I would say go for the new one and pay the 30,000 more because it's not that much depreciation, bro.
But 30,000 more.
Okay, if it's a 2.0 for 30,000, right? For if it's a okay.
Yeah,
If it's a 2.0, it's 169,000. It's a 2.5, it's
yeah,
205,000.
yeah.
Okay. So
So
it's talking about 2.5. So yes. I think it's a
okay
good deal.
lah, this
Because
price, buy
new
lah, buy,
price
buy,
of
buy.
2000 the new price of 2022 will be 205,000. So it's
Yeah,
60K difference in depreciation. So I
buy,
think
buy,
it's
buy,
worth it.
buy, buy.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's worth it.
Bye. Yep.
Yeah, and this interior is amazing.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
nice
Grand
interior.
Touring. Ooh. Okay. Meng Hao is asking Prado Cruiser upgrade from 2015 Harrier. Still can't afford the real Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser. Prado Land Cruiser upgrade from 2015 Harrier.
Okay, lor, I mean, it's also still very, very desirable, isn't it?
Prados are more hardy than Harrier. Harrier is more road car feeling, right?
Harrier is a small monocoque SUV. Prado is proper off-road, So
Yeah.
it's like the
So if you're
baby
going to
Land
use for
Cruiser lah.
day-to-day
It's still
driving,
big,
if you
it's still
daily,
big.
if you daily
Huh?
the Harrier, I think it'll be fine, right? For roads
Yeah.
and stuff and highways, I think the Harrier will have much more comfort and it's built for the road. Whereas the Prado, I don't think it's an upgrade kind of matter. It's more of like, not this kind of Prados, bro. You're talking about 2015 Harrier.
Okay lah. I mean the Prado. I mean, I don't know whether to call it an upgrade or not because it's
two different
directly
functions.
totally different kind of cars. I mean, maybe the Harrier is more comfortable, because the Prado is a leather frame car, right? You ride very high, it cannot corner, right?
Yeah, and
So,
the whole car when the front axle
yeah.
move, everything move, like yeah.
If you really want the
So
LX Land Cruiser 350K, cannot find, man. Cannot find.
no, my mentor drives autobiography, and he's also now got a new Range Rover. And then he got one of his neighbors who sing praises about the Lexus version of the Land Cruiser, the RX, the super big one. So he swapped the car one day. Then he's like, so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Then he went back to his Range Rover. He's so happy to be back in his Range Rover. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not comfortable
because it's not built for roads that well. Yeah. So a different function. Yeah.
Yeah. It's big and hardcore lah, but Land Cruiser. I think you can. I mean, if you really like the Land Cruiser, you can find a used one that is slightly older because these cars are indestructible anyway, right? They are like serious hard wearing.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next questions. Over here, Chris Yao is asking Mazda CX-5 versus Peugeot 3008. Which one should I buy?
I prefer CX-5 slightly. Yeah, but I think the 3008 interior it looks more futuristic, but actually it's even more practical than Mazda one. But then personally, I of these two, I prefer the CX-5. I know what Thomas want to say already. Tiguan is his favorite.
Which is because I have no experience with CX-5s and which is the more practical? I mean, size wise and space. The Peugeot
Size wise,
small
Tiguan is largest. Tiguan is largest.
No, I'm talking about these two. These two.
These two
the 308 has larger boot space, right?
I think splitting hairs. I think they are very, very close in size.
Okay.
And yeah.
I think the drivetrain and the gearbox of the CX-5 is better. Yeah.
Yes. CX-5 has it's more superior drivetrain, to be honest. Yeah. But the 3008 has, it's totally different thing lah. I mean, the interior, very futuristic.
Second value, the CX-5 better lah. Also second value and stuff.
Second-hand value cannot find CS5. CS5.
But-
Yeah, so many
So
running
I
around.
think unless you really like the Peugeot 3008, then go for it. But I think the sensible choice will be the CX5. It's not like a sensible choice in the sense you're retired to a CX5 and say you compromise, but it's for me. I also feel a better drivetrain. Yeah.
And it's more fuel efficient also, the CX5. It's more fuel efficient. The Peugeot, because it's a small 1.6, right? You really have to you will find that you tekan that you go full throttle more often. Yeah.
Okay, Along is asking, what's your view on CLA 45S? With similar money, would you rather get something more fun with 4 doors?
I don't think there is anything 4-door that is more fun than a CLA 45. Yeah, you have to go 2 doors to have something more fun than CLA 45. I cannot think of any car with 4 doors that can beat a CLA 45 in the fun factor. I cannot think of any. You cannot. I just can't. Chiang is fast. RS3. Yeah, RS3. But RS3, you look at because it's just a purely AP import market. Prices are stiff way. 5-year-old RS3, 330,000.
RS3 has a nicer sound and it's a hatchback, right? But the CLA 45 also sounds pretty darn good. I've been overtaken by CLA 45S in my Porsche many times, and they sound great and they are mad. The way they accelerate is madness one. Yeah. You're right. It's hard to find a 4-door.
Cannot.
The only car that comes in mind is one. Is the A45S.
That family is.
But you know what CLA is for? No, is that I have one car, I can do everything and it's bloody fast, right? That's what CLAs are, right? I can do everything and it's bloody fast. Not just fast, I'm bloody fast, right? Yeah. CLA has that quality, and like pretty cool, right? These are people who just want to have that one car only.
Kelvin Tia suggested M340i. No, it's not near the CLA 45 level of fun.
Oh, not the level of fun,
yeah. It's a nice sports sedan. It's not a super sports sedan. The CLA. M3, but M3 is so big. M3 is big, but M3 is fun.
But the price
also,
different, bro. Price for the price.
Yeah.
And the M340i is like a souped up 3 Series. I feel it's a very good and extremely well souped up 3 Series, right? But an CLA 45S has that mad engine, like racing engine. It feels almost like racing engine.
Kind of stuff, right? It's like Civic. Yeah, it's an extreme version.
Not that 3 Series is not good, not the M340i is not good, but when you put these two together, right, suddenly the M340i feels a bit pale. Although personally, I always pick the M340i. But in terms of like the wow factor, it's like the M340i a bit pale in the wow factor. Yeah.
Okay. Anantila, I just want to add in this. The 3008 has smaller seats. If you observe front or rear, smaller seats. Okay, come.
Terence Tai, 2016 320i B48 versus a 2015 328i GT N20. All right, I think. I'm not a big fan of the GT, although it's a N20 engine, the diesely tick engine, or go for a newer B. Last time I drove a 428i, right? I drove my mentor's place, right? Then he was outside, no. Then I opened the door. He's like, "Hey, you bought diesel, is it?" No, it's not my car, lah. I drove my friend's car. Hey, you bought diesel car, is it?
It's funny, at the same that era, right? Both Mercedes and BMW's 2-liter turbo has a diesel clatter. It's so embarrassing.
The W213 or 214, I remember. It also sounded the same. No, he had the E-Class. He had the E-Class that has a slight clatter also. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, I think go for the 328i because I don't, I'm not a big fan of a GT, but I think it's cooler. I guess I don't like the GT lah. I don't like the GT actually. I don't like the 320i engine lah, bro. So I kind of like stuck right here.
Hey, wait, the 320i also B48, right?
Yes, but the
Cannot
internals are
kill, man.
different, and it's the
Oh.
180 horsepower only. You know,
Oh.
whereas the
Whereas the
328i is the
is the 245 horsepower.
yes.
Right?
But
245.
the more reliable engine is the B48 lah. But I mean,
Oh.
not that the N20 is not difficult to maintain anyways. Is if you know what you're doing, it's not difficult. Yeah.
Then the facelift gets all the facelift goodies, right? The 2016 one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The screen also nicer, everything.
Well, then get the 2016 one. You have the newer infotainment system. You get the newer engine, more reliable. And but of course, you don't have the space that the GT gives. So if you like the space that the GT gives, you like the powered spoiler. Yeah. Jiang, why you didn't search?
You naughty, yeah.
Thana not here. Why
But
you make fun?
GT is no, I don't, I can't wrap my head around the GT. It's just I know I don't know. I just leave it there. Okay, I just can't wrap my head around it.
Wow, Jess
cool.
very supportive. Hey, Con.
Yeah.
Jess is listening to us talking while stuck in traffic.
Wow.
Please drive safe.
Hello, Jess.
And
Probably coming from Ipoh.
yeah. We're glad we're entertaining you while you are in the jam. Okay. So once
for
you're
those
back
of
to
you
KL,
who are
you
here,
can drive. Sorry,
and for those of you who are watching and you feel entertained, there's please help us share this show with your friends. Ask them to join you, remotely. Like you guys are just hanging out here, right? Just hang out, and a friend who's looking to buy a car. Let them know every Monday we host this, free flow, non-scripted. We're here for you. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Con, what's up, bro? Today feel
Very
good,
good, very
resting today. Close shop, right? Today.
Yeah. Well, of course we prefer to run in business lah, but my crew needs their family time for Haji. So
I see.
Yeah.
Good boss. Good boss.
So
okay. Quick one. What's that?
Oh, sorry. What did you press? Quick one. You go for the quick one first.
Never mind.
Okay, Louis asking, hi Bobby and Thomas, it's me again. I'm considering between a new Civic FERS and the F30 330i LCI. The 330i blew me away with its performance, but interior space reliability concerns me. Okay.
Don't worry about reliability. The B48 engine is reliable. The cooling system requires preventive maintenance, but that's it. Space, yes.
Absolutely.
F30
Civic destroys the 3 Series in space.
If you are at Civic versus F30, the F30, the Civic definitely wins on spaciousness. But don't worry about the 330i's reliability. It is reliable.
Yeah. Okay. And this one, quick one, 95,000 for a 328 GT. Go ahead. Okay.
Value.
Very good value. Very good value. Bye. Okay.
Bye.
Wait. What else? Okay. N20 engine. Who clicked this one?
Not me.
I don't know. It's a star here, so I just click it.
But
I see.
To quickly get out of
We
it.
talked about it already, yeah.
The B40 is a much better engine, but the N20 is reliable if well cared for.
Timing. Yeah.
The timing chain guide.
Yeah.
Timing chain guide and B segment.
Okay,
What car model got
quick one. Give us a budget. You have to give us a budget.
Yeah.
If you're still listening here, you give us a budget. All right.
If you're coming from the Polo sedan, right, a B segment is a sideways move rather than an upgrade.
But current Japanese B segment has grown so much that you will feel it's an upgrade, to be honest. Like the new city that we drove, right? It's like, wow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right. So refined. Anyway,
You got one?
Sorry.
Q50. Q50 Infinity.
Yeah, I know the used car prices is very cheap. Do know that
That's
this
the
is a very
reason.
rare car in the market.
Yeah.
And it's rare. It's rare, and there's a reason. I don't see it in terms of interior appointment or space or whatever. Right? I don't see it superior from a Accord or a Camry in any way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's actually an executive level of a Japanese sedan that was intended to be a luxury car. And you look at the used car prices, and it's a good looking car. It's pretty good looking. So, I mean, up to you. If you really like it, I think, and the Japanese engineers have made quite a few changes to that engine that Mercedes supplied. I remember Japanese engineer was like, they were checking the Mercedes engine. They were like, "Hey, why is this designed this way? Why is this designed this way? This is not right." Then they change this, change that, change this, change that. So some form of Japanese, stuff has gone in, but it's a very rare car, put it that way. And yeah, okay,
It's an
cheap.
Infinity that requires Mercedes diagnostics.
It's and I don't know whether Infinity is still around or not. When you need even though it uses that Mercedes engine, right, you cannot plug a Mercedes diagnostic into it. It won't connect. It will not connect. So if you are thinking of going to any workshops, that ask them that, hey, are you able to diagnose my Q50? They'll be like, oh, sorry, bro, we don't have the diagnostics for this because it's so rare. Nobody would invest in a diagnostic for this car, and I'm very sure it cannot use the standard diagnostics that the previous Nissans are using. So I don't know, man. Okay.
Last time, right? Because Infinity was under Tanchong, so I know for a fact that you can service your Infinity in a regular Nissan outlet because that's their way to maximize the service coverage of the brand. And what I heard is that all these branches, in order to be able to service the Q50, they need specialized diagnostics and tools that are different from servicing the regular Nissans in order to service this car because of the Mercedes hardware in there.
Well, there you go. I mean, I was just guessing, and Con just prove it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
okay, Puisan is asking few times, so that's help Puisan out.
Okay.
Want to buy F30 430i from Japan? Would it be expensive bringing into Malaysia? We can't give you an answer, Puisan. I think the best way for you to get the answer is to talk to a recon dealer, but know that you cannot bring in the car that is more than 5 years old.
Yep.
So F30 340i, which is likely last production date 2017. So you're probably past the marker already.
And I can't imagine that it would be much cheaper to get one of these compared to getting an M340i from the current gen M340i.
M340i is way more expensive.
M340i is what?
400.
400.
Yeah, like 380 or something like that, right?
Yeah, so how much cheaper do you think an F30 340i can come in at?
I think we'll sit around 250.
Yeah, 250 like that maybe I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know. I totally don't know. But
I think if you can, I mean, you can't bring it anymore because it's after 5 years already. 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. After 5 years already, very hard to find a car that can fit in that. So you probably look at the used car market. There are few in the market. I remember seeing some.
No, there are only one or two only. There are only a very handful of people.
There are more 540i's than actually the 340i's.
540 are also very few.
In Mangsa, I see a few. It's common.
I would suggest Puisan. I would suggest you to get this. I suspect it should be around the range that for you to get your 340i lah. Chiang, I put a link. You click the link in private chat.
Ayo, yaole.
You look at the spec, look at the interior. It's the same year as the 340i, right?
Same
F30
engine.
340i. same engine, and then
But
everything
2 segments
else
higher.
is way above. Look,
From
clean the
a
interior.
7 Series
Interior
standard.
Chiang,
Oh, you got
interior.
there's a facelift, bro. You got that new
Yes.
dials.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just new headlamps, new dials, and then you look at the seats, look at the steering, the speedo.
Oh, got Harman
Hey.
Kardon. Oh.
And it's a very nice chassis. It's actually, I
Yeah.
love the 6 Series of this gen, and I feel that this is the I mean, CLS couldn't put anything on this, right?
Yeah.
The
Look
Audi
at this.
A7 had a hard chance with this. Very
Yeah.
hard to fight with the 640i. It dominates this segment
And this
for
interior
good
is
reason.
beautiful, man.
For good
That
reason, yeah. It
orange.
dominates this segment for good reason.
And then the speedo, the LCI, the LCD speedo is so nice.
So it's the
Pick the
same that
steering
what
wheel,
you'll get from the 340i if they spec,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
nice.
it's in BMW important news. It's also BMW Malaysia, right?
Oh.
So great, yeah. So Puisan, I would definitely urge you to look at this because you're probably looking around the same price for import from Japan, maybe 50,000 more, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, excuse me a second.
This is good. This is good. Yeah, bro.
Very nice order
suggestion.
interior.
It's really a segment above. You will jump in this car and then you feel the 330i. It's even if it's 30,000-40,000 ringgit more, you feel like you paid 300,000 ringgit more. Right?
And this is the kind of car that you take a 9-year loan. Throughout the whole 9 years, you can't see yourself upgrading to anything reasonable. You just don't find anything upgrade worthy.
Panamera, no? But you're looking at 500 grand, 600 grand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you bought this for 260 or 250, and then Panamera is like 750,000. You're like, nah.
This car dominates this segment for a very good reason. Yeah, the grand.
Yes.
Why my camera so blown?
Your camera defocused you.
Defocus me.
Yeah. So nice, right? Yeah.
Let me try to reset my camera. Anyways, yeah, I go ahead, go and get. Oh, there you go. That works now. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I love that suggestion, bro. I mean, if you're going to spend that kind of money, go for that. And the presence of a 640i is way better than the 3 Series because you're like, hey, another 3 Series.
Because I don't see it's worthwhile to specifically bring an F30 340i here into Malaysia. Right? If you so happen to bump into C1 in the market, you at the right price, snap it up by all means. But to take the effort
I think I'll still go for 640i. I'll go for the 640i. Yeah.
So nice, right? Thomas, you need a car that can properly ferry your friends in comfort.
What? I can't do that in my E30?
Well, the E30 you can ferry me in comfort. I don't know how well your other friends will be satisfied with it.
I don't have a lot of friends to ferry around, so I'm fine with the M2 competition. Okay, what car eligible to join Evo Club? To join the Evo Club.evo Malaysia.com, you just need to have any car is fine, right? But
any car that you
own,
any car that you own. Yeah.
You own.
Any.
Okay.
Any.
Jono is looking to get a Porsche Macan 2018. Which model variants of Porsche or other cars can match up to this car? It's also another car that is a strong seller in the segment for very good reasons as well. Yeah. The only car I can think really matching up, if you want to, I guess, you don't have lah. If you want more power lah, and actually no lah. I was thinking of a GLE 43, but then again,
Macan is this segment. Yeah.
But I mean, which other model of variant, which other cars can match up?
I mean, similar in terms of size and desirability, probably the Range Rover Evoque lah, right?
But that's 2018, no, bro.
Yeah. How much is a Macan 2018? I
400K
want to
around there.
bookmark this 6 Series. So nice. So nice.
400K.
400K.
Wow. Steep.
Sorry, 360 to 400, yeah, depending on spec lah. 345,
man.
365, 400.
Solid.
Is
Right.
this the facelift?
Yeah,
No,
bro.
not yet, right? It's not the facelift yet. Right?
2018 is the let me see when they facelift. 2019. This is the last batch before facelift. Yeah.
Okay. I actually prefer this tail lamp.
Yeah, I don't like the new RoboCop, tail lamp.
Yeah. The unibrow.
Unibrow. Because it has
Okay,
a nice
Macan
butt,
for me-
It's a nice
Yeah,
butt, and then you draw a line across. It's like, what the heck?
Exactly. It has Chiang. Velar. Yes.
Different size.
Chiang now.
job.
It
Good
doesn't
job.
drive
Man,
as well
yeah.
as the Macan, but it's a bit
It
left
doesn't.
field, a bit left wing, but
It doesn't handle as well as a Macan, but handling or mountain twisty road, the Macan, I would say, serves 10% of the time. 90% of the time ferrying around, right? The Velar is one size larger or two size larger than the Macan inside. The Velar is
And you know
straight
what?
up. Yes.
Everyone has a Macan. There's Macans everywhere. You go Setia Alam, there's Macan. You go Klang, got
I think-
Macan. You go Bangsa, got Macan. Everywhere got Macan.
Yeah,
But Velar,
Yeah.
but
I think in
Velar
terms
is like
of
it stands out.
I think in terms of presence, Velar definitely does not lose to the Macan. Definitely.
I think it will beat the Macan
Much
in terms
more.
of rarity and all that.
It's not
Macans
my
are
favorite.
so.
Macans is
Sorry?
what?
Macans are
Common, right?
everywhere. Yeah, like nobody
Yeah.
cares anymore seeing a Macan, right?
It's not my favorite Velar, design though Velar. But but because the sheer numbers of Macan, the Velar, the Range Rover will stand out lah. Yeah.
Wow, look at this one. Hey, click this one, Jiang, the white color interior one. My God, I actually love the Velar. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Really, I'm not a big
handles
fan of
well.
it, but
Yeah, the traditional Range Rover enthusiasts, all of them don't like the Velar.
okay. After all said and done, would you pick the Velar or pick the Macan?
I would pick the Velar.
Really?
I would.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Which one would you pick?
I would pick the Macan. I'll pick the Macan because design-wise, I like the Velar better. But the last time I drove the Velar, the powertrain was a bit underwhelming for me. That was the 2.0.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe
go for the
no doubts
Macan
about
because it's
Macan. No doubts.
if I were to pick the Velar, I would try and look for a variant that comes with something other than the 2.0 petrol. If I can get one with if I encounter one at 3 liter, then that may suit.
Do they have a
Wait,
5 liter supercharged Velar?
I think they do.
but you know what? You cannot beat a Macan's Porsche reliability, fantastic.
I agree with all that.
Yes.
Second value. I mean, it's like it's so much going for Porsche. It's just it drives better. There's so much going for the Macan, and I think if I'm not
totally
mistaken, I
agree.
think the Macan even rides nicer than the Velar in terms of comfort or like the
I wouldn't be surprised.
damping. Yeah. There's just too much going on for the Porsche that it's hard to pick away from. Unless John is thinking like, man, I don't want to stand. I want to stand up from the crowd. Then yeah.
Thomas, I found I saw the Velar SV autobiography. 600 horsepower.
What the heck?
5 liter V8 supercharged. Oh, that engine sounds mad balls way.
But you know what, Bobby? I think if you say Thomas should get a car that can chauffeur friends around, like comfortable car, I would like to have a V60 cross country. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or an MT wagon, whichever.
Wow.
Just saying. Anyways.
Ooh.
Congrats,
last week.
Lewis Hamilton.
Congrats.
Oh, nice. Congrats. Oh,
Okay,
Lewis
very
Hamilton.
easy.
Yeah, I remember his name. Lewis Hamilton. Yeah.
Very easy to find a way to tell your wife, put her name into the car. Darling, I bought this for you.
But every Saturday morning, the car end up at Evo Club Tri Station.
Thomas, do you know that when Ferrari launched the La Ferrari, right? They also
Yeah.
did the FXXK program.
Yeah.
You know about that?
FXX. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The one whereby you buy the car, but the car stays with Ferrari in their test track. It's not a road legal car. The Ferrari FXXK.
Yeah. With the kinetic recovery system, the first time they use it, all these kind of things. Yeah.
The FXXK Evo, and the car costs like $2.6 million US, blah blah blah, right? There's one guy, right? There's one guy. That's epic. Basically, right? There's a news that came out that this guy brought his wife together to take the FXXK, right? And the news was saying that, wow, this husband is so nice. He buys the FXXK for his wife. Then his wife turned up together, to receive the car and then smile and all that, right? And then the whole car community is like, fuck her, this guy. It's like, yeah, right. You buy for your wife. Yeah, right.
It's not road legal. It's for the husband to drive on the track.
like your wife's gonna fly over to Fiorado once a year, take the car out to drive it, and then the engineers will take the telemetry from her and then discuss the dynamics and all that. Yeah, right. That's hilarious news. I don't know whether I can find that or not.
But anyways, congrats, Lewis Hamilton. Right, come and join us for Evo Club drives. Right.
Yeah, but sometimes you will be surprised, like over the weekend, I had a customer who came in with his mom, and the mother and son were actually choosing what you call it, choosing the leather to reupholster their cars, together, It was like, wow, mom's a petrol head through and through, man.
Bro, Ken's mom, right? When I met her, right, she looks like a typical like a mom, British lady, right? And then I found out that she used to drive Evo. I think it's Evo. Which Evo? I can't remember. With racing clutch in KL. Okay. Hardcore, hey. Hardcore. Your boys say that. Oh, you drive manual.
Chiang, I sent the picture. Chiang, I found the picture already. Anyway,
all right, let's take a look. Before the picture comes out, let's take a look. Hey guys,
what is the news? Chiang, just put the picture up.
Range Rover Evoque at 2020, 125,000 What do you think? I like the design, but concerned about reliability and parts availability. Yes, you should be concerned about it. It's notorious. I got people who love the car so much, but got beaten up to submission and sell the car. Right. I have a friend who's a chiropractor, and she said that every time I drive to work, I have a risk of all the fees I collect today have to pay for the car. So she sold it and got a 3GOE and doesn't like it. The Evoque is cute lah. It's good looking lah.
Yeah.
No lah. I don't think it's a really good buy. Even the interior doesn't feel just as nice and so on and so forth. At 2013, man, almost 9 years old, man.
9 years old.
125,000.
Yeah.
No. I would think no lah, bro. Yeah. Jiang got the picture lah. Oh.
You see the one that he stand. At first, when I saw the picture, no, the one standing in front of the house one lah. Wait, the one.
This is the first time they put like proper race car like
the first time when I saw this news,
right?
Then it's like
super
right.
F1 technology they throw inside there, right? I think I can't. Last I remember that I think the FXX is like a race car tech. They throw everything inside there, right? Like kinetic recovery,
works lah.
aerodynamics, full carbon top, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's hilarious. Okay. Come.
Okay, there's Emilia White Rose over here. Okay, new CT, great to buy for fresh graduate.
100K. How much is it now?
The
I mean,
non-hybrid one
the
is
hybrid one is about 100 plus K. If you talk
110.
about the petrol ones, it's 90. Starts at 70 for the base models.
Oh, 70 can get already.
base model.
Okay,
But yeah,
But base model is like, you know lah, they know how Hondas are, right? Base model
but
is like very, very set.
now the base models is actually quite respectably equipped one. It's just
Really,
that
I find base model all very set one, bro.
I think
No, it's
you
the
now
same
at least
engine.
get
You just
sport
think about it,
neutral lah.
right? It's the same 1.5 liter engine.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But the
And-
interior,
and
The head unit will be some base, with the monochrome display, right? You don't get a
Yeah.
touch screen.
but then you go and change to something, right?
Yeah.
and
you
then you
see,
don't have the Honda lane
77,000.
sensing.
But
Wow,
I do have to
7
say one thing, lah. The city now, right? The build quality is improved a lot over the immediate preceding
Yes.
model.
Yes.
Yeah, they really up.
Yes.
I think Honda, I observed with the new City and the new Civic, they've really upped the build quality.
Yeah,
Build
and
quality is really well up. So
the
I'm really-
damping, I'm very impressed by the damping, the way the car rides over rough roads and
Yeah.
cornering and
Yes.
just the
Yeah.
comfort of it. But forget about performance, the
Yeah.
comfort of it is very reassuring, almost continental feeling, really. Yeah, they
Yeah.
started to
Yeah.
switch to that kind of feel. But
yeah.
but Bobby, would you spend your money on a Honda City and Con? Okay, spend 70,000, let's say, for the base model, or would you go for, let's say, a Saga, and then you save the money for something else in the future?
Well, you are going to the other end of the spectrum, right? Because recently we also drove the Saga, and when I drove the Saga, right, at 40,000, I was like, shit, man, there is nothing in this car I can complain about,
Yeah.
Nothing I can complain about in this car.
So is it worth paying almost double? With installments are almost looking at what, from
Mm.
600 ringgit to all the way to 900 ringgit plus a month,
Mhm.
right? Is it worth paying that much more for Honda City? What do you reckon?
Actually, the Saga starts from how much?
From
34?
35, right?
34.
35.
Yeah.
With the same suspension ride quality, right? And the new Saga is so well built. I was
Yeah.
so surprised with the build. I was so surprised with the build. It's like I tried to, recently it's a very popular kind of video they do on TikTok, right? You take the phone, you go to the interior, then you keep pressing whatever, try to hear the creaking sound, right? I hear nothing. I was so surprised. I heard absolutely nothing. It's so solid, the interior.
I shot my review video around the Chansaolin area, right? The roads are how badly surfaced, and I was just crashing over bumps lah, potholes lah, undulations. Oh, this thing it's the cabin really holds itself together, man.
Yeah.
It's
And the handling,
solid.
is so good. The new Saga.
Yeah, and considering the fact that the tires aren't very grippy to start with.
Yeah. Yeah, lor, Thomas, you made a point.
Of weight.
I think I'll spend
but what would you-
34,000. I'll spend 34,000 on a Saga if I'm a fresh grad, and then so that I can aim for something sooner.
Yeah.
And actually the Saga would sell very fast. When you want to sell it, I mean, how much more are you going to lose? 34,000.
Yeah, it's not going to depreciate until 15 in
Correct.
2 years time, right?
Correct,
It depreciates by 1,000 like that, because if you buy 34,000,
So it's safe. It's safe. And let's say after 1 year, you're like, damn, I don't want the bloody Saga anymore. You sell it lah, right? You know, your repayment should cover lower than the sale price, right?
The same decision with a city is much costlier. It's much costlier.
Riskier lah. Not say costly, riskier, more risky. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I asked Thomas that question actually yesterday when I passed him the city. Right? I asked him, I said, bro, if you see like a Saga, a Beza, a Vios, a City in front of you, by right, actually to you, they are all the same thing, right? Then he was like, yeah, more or less. You know, like basic 4-door motoring.
Yeah.
But of course, they stuff in a lot of technology into the RS model.
The City, of course, is way better built, right? That offers better ride quality and stuff. But it's
and
still
a better
in the
engine, of course.
Econobox. It's just the lower range Econobox, higher range Econobox. That's it. It's still Econobox, right?
Yeah.
And then we were like, Thomas, do you realize that the Honda City RS, right? They gave the car lane keep assist and adaptive cruise control, but they still don't want to give power seats because power seats is for Civic, you know. It's like yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, the Saga is 40,000 for auto. Yeah, 40,000 is an amazing car. It's an amazing car. I mean, granted, the engine cannot fight Honda engine. We all know that.
No way, not even close.
The Proton engine just cannot fight the Honda engine. But that aside, right? Wow, the handling, the ride, the build. I'm very surprised with the car. I'm thoroughly surprised with the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So to her question, what was the question again? Honda City for fresh grad.
Yes, buy. And I always suggest people to buy the don't get the top model. Don't spend 100,000 on this car. It's not worth.
Just get the 1.5 petrol.
Yeah.
100,000 is like a Civic price, man. I can't. No, the Honda Civic makes sense, like the hybrid, right? Sorry, it's so blur. It makes sense. The only thing that don't make sense objectively, it's okay, 110, right? The only thing that doesn't make sense is the word city on the car. That's it. That's the only thing that doesn't make sense.
Correct.
On the way there, Thomas. On the way there, right? When I was driving over to Roger's place yesterday night, right?
Yeah.
I was driving. I come out from Smart Tunnel. In front of me, there's absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing in front of me. Suddenly, the car and then step my brakes. Yeah, it did once yesterday.
Wow.
The city. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. The sensing is too sensitive.
No. There's nothing in front of me for at least 30-40 meters. There's like nothing in front of me. I came out from
so it's called Honda sensitive, not Honda sensing.
All of a sudden, only happened one time. It suddenly slammed my brakes. I was like, hey, fuck. Maybe a ghost car or what? I don't know.
Could be.
Okay. Okay, let's look over here.
Yeah, the Saga is 1.3, and
it will suffer a bit on the highway lah.
It's a pretty weak 1.3. You get proper pull after 3,500 RPM, but anything before that is like the car is at nothing. But because the suspension is so good, I noticed I was driving pretty rapid in the Saga. I was coming out Karak. I was coming down from Karak. I'm going like 160 plus on those windy roads, and I feel so confident with the car.
All right.
It's pretty amazing. All right. So that was my experience.
But for fresh grads, my opinion is like Amelia, really I would consider taking the Saga because if you know how to take the additional 300-400 ringgit a month and put it in some good investments, then if you know what to do with the additional, then I would definitely go for the Saga. I hunt for 2-3 years, and then the 2-3 years come out, I get something nicer. Yeah.
How much is a Myvi? It's more expensive than a Saga, right?
Oh, exactly. Easily, bro. I think Myvi starts at 45.
$60 locks up chin.
Oh, it can go up to
60K
60.
is the most expensive lah.
60, starting from
But
55, I think.
starts at 45 or 48.
Yeah. So
Let's see.
a Mighty is also a fantastic choice for a fresh grad. Or there we start. If I don't remember wrongly,
Second-hand
I saw
Civic, right? Second-hand Civic.
No, second. Yeah, I mean to be like really cheap and suitable for fresh grad lah. Like 2000. Let's see, can find or not. 2016 Suzuki Swift.
Oh.
Hey, I am thoroughly surprised with the price. It's 30-something thousand, bro.
Yeah.
Suzuki Swift 2016, 30-40,000, is so affordable. But the interior build is crap. Seriously, this generation Suzuki Swift, right? The interior build is crap. It's crap. Pretty crap.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. So got a couple of options over there, Emilia. If you really want to go for it, go for it. But know that you're going to spend, quite a big risk, quite a high percentage of, I wouldn't recommend for fresh grad.
Suzuki
Right.
Swift.
Anyways.
Nice. Sorry.
Ready to move on to the next question? This guy asked a few times already, so let's help him out. Yeah.
Yep. What's the question
Jing
again?
Shan Chin is asking, want to ask about Mini Cooper JCW year 2016. So he's comparing a 2016 JCW, 60k mileage Malaysian unit, or 2017 JCW with 30k mileage but Japan import. One newer, one older. The older one is Malaysian, more mileage. The new one is less mileage.
I would
Same
suggest
price,
buy
more
local.
support.
The
I would
30K
suggest
mileage
buy
can first one or not?
Yeah. I would suggest buy local. Because right, you look at 30k, 60k, you drive for a while, then you will realize that do you
30K
trust the
very fast finish,
30k from the Japan import unit? Do you trust it? Or
Because whereas the 60k Mini Malaysia unit, right, can be verified at an official dealership.
Yeah. And you are not buying at like 110k, 100k, you're buying at 170,000, which is quite a lot of money. So, hey, get the cabrio. And if it is a cabrio, we don't care whether it's Japan or South Africa or whatever lah. Get the cabrio.
Yeah, actually, if it's South Africa, the car is even more robust, man.
But Japan quality, we know lah, it's nice lah, right? But then Japan car, right, your stereo, you cannot go above 100 hertz, right? The original stereo unit. Yeah. Or you cannot go above 90. Something like that.
I would, to answer Jing Shan's question, I would definitely go for I think after consideration, I'll go for the Malaysian version, right? And still get the support. 30,000 is not a huge difference. And but the only thing is that check the car before you buy it, check the condition, before you buy it, right? So it's still the same whether you're getting in Japan or getting a Malaysian unit. Okay. Make sure that you get them to walk you through the condition of the car. That's it. That's pretty much it. Yep. Check for service history. Read the service history. It will tell you whether the car has been abused or not. The service history will tell you lah.
Right. And the local unit, right? Remember that the first 5 years, that car enjoyed free service by Mini Malaysia. So chances are during that first 5 years, now it's in its 6th year, right? The first 5 years, the car's maintenance is really memang properly taken care of one. Yeah. Theoretically lah.
Yeah. But if within that 5 years, if the guy trashed the car, you will see what they actually changed lah. So you can also see whether the car has been trashed or not lah. But just check that thing. But I will lean towards the Malaysian version.
Same.
But now throwing the cabriolet in the mix, take the cabriolet, bro. Right?
Yeah, take the cabrio. You hold value damn good, and then you be enjoying it. Okay.
Yes. Okay, I got. Let's take a little break and laugh a bit because a lot of people are asking, "Con, book your M5 already lah." Book your M5 already.
Go and get some drinks while you all laugh at Con.
Yes. Yeah. Brandon was asked, conform 5. Conform for M5 is also called conform 5 also.
That's why now very, very hard at work to to promote the shop and the business.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right. Okay. Kevin Yong is asking, looking to get a 2017 MX-5. Can't decide between a soft top 1.5 manual or the RF 2.0. Needs some advice if a soft top is harder to look after in our Malaysian weather. Actually, Kevin, it's not a lot harder to take care. In fact, the Mazda Miatas, the convertible mechanism is it's one of the simplest
Yes.
mechanism
Yes.
out there.
Yes. And
Soft top,
Sorry,
soft top,
go ahead.
soft top, soft top.
and the way he asked, right, this guy is memang wants the soft top, right? But he probably framing in such a way because the RF is much easier to find in our market.
The only thing you experience in a soft top is that it's slightly hotter, but you'll feel a bit more heat from the car when the sun is hot. But it's something it's not like undrivable. It's not undrivable. And in my opinion, I mean, look at that. The MX-5 looks so good.
The
soft top looks so
Mazda
good.
soft
top
top,
looks so
right,
good.
has an aluminium panel inside, like the Boxster. Yeah, it has it's hard one. When you knock on it, it's hard one. Just like the Boxster. Unlike my 6 Series, it's memang kain. Memang just cloth.
Yeah, it's not hard to look after, Kevin. You know, the modern materials for the soft tops are extremely hardy, right? Even when we clean the soft tops, we use a semi-hard bristle brush to brush the top sometimes for dirt, and it still be fine. The fabric won't like toing, come out like that, not like a shirt. It's like ding, it's very hard to. It's very, very hardy. The only thing advice I'll give is wash it often and coat it and put sealants on it and stuff for UV protection so it won't change color, it won't shrink too much. But that's pretty much it. It's not difficult, bro. It's like taking care of your upholstery. It's the same thing. Yeah.
And the RF actually has a lot more wind turbulence inside the cabin when you open the top. So
yes, it's a common
top,
complaint.
Yeah, you get your hair like that in the RF, whereas the soft top is more comfortable. Okay.
Yeah, more wind buffeting inside lah.
The 2 liter is fast. It's certainly faster. So, but remember, the soft top is below 1,000 kg.
Yeah,
it's actually below 1,000 kg. But I know I get what you mean, Kevin. More people wanted the 2 liter, no doubts about it. When it comes to selling your car next time, right? Maybe people wanted the 2 liter, instead of the 1.5. 1.5 is like everyone is like, hey, everyone wanted 2 liter manual soft top. That's the best combo. But unfortunately, it's just 1.5. So, but I enjoyed driving the 1.5 as well. I drove it in Japan. It's actually a very revvy engine. Both engines are not sports car engine. I put it that way. Both engines are like,
underpowered. Both are underpowered.
And
right?
They are not sports car engine. Some engines, right, the output may be 130, 140, right? But the way they get it there is so enjoyable. Even those Civics or Toyota engines from the 90s, the rated power is 130, 140. But the way they deliver the power is very sports, very enthusiastic kind of way. Whereas this two is like standard Mazda passenger car engines. But that's the beauty of it. Easy to maintain, low maintenance, low fuel consumption, Yeah. You guys want to say something just now about Con or anything?
No.
The only way to say that the Mazda is... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just want to say the MX-5, right, was never about speed or sheer performance. So even with the 1.5, I think there's plenty in the car to enjoy, both whether it's from an open top driving experience or just the sheer balance of the chassis.
Yeah.
It's a fun car lah. I mean, you will learn how to carry a lot of speed into the corner with the Mazda. You learn to touch the brake very little.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, it's quite fast one.
Wow, a legend tuning. He said my favorite show, the tuning on a Monday. Oh, feels so. Oh, legend said that. Wow.
Our honor,
okay.
sir.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
guys. If you didn't ask your
Thomas,
question
Thomas,
on top, please ask again.
Thomas.
Was that? Huh?
Sorry, Thomas. MK7 GTI. MK7 GTI 0 to 100 is 6.5.
Okay.
MS5 2-liter is 5.8. Because of the weight.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's the soft top lah. 5.8, bro.
Hey, yeah,
Okay.
it's fast. It's light.
Fast,
Nothing beats
fast.
when the car is light at around 1,000 kilo plus minus.
Yeah.
There's a beauty in that kind of weight lah. Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay. Anyways, let's answer the questions. If you never answer your question above, you ask again because we're gonna skip to the lower ones, the ones that just came out. So please ask again if you really want to answer the question to be answered. Yeah.
Let's scroll down.
Right. K Prim 14 130K for a 2016 F30 mileage less than 20K. Is it worth it?
Very
Private seller. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Which F30? Wait. Which F30?
130.
Yeah.
If it's a 330E,
Unless
then
it's a
probably not.
330. Yeah. If it's not a 330 era, 130K for this age is a bargain.
If it's 330i, oh yes. Yes.
Don't have to ask
330i,
already,
yes.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's 320i, it's an average deal lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's 330e, then it's expensive.
Okay. Question here. This one you guys answer because I'm gonna listen. Since I don't like
I would say right, for just send both for just go and view both cars and shop based on the condition.
Wait, CBU unit 2014 one owner with 95,000 mileage for 85K, or CBU. Okay, both are CBU lah. 92. But with service record until 2018 only. Of course, you buy the 2014 car with it, which is cheaper. It's 1 year newer. 1 year newer, right? Nets you 10,000 ringgit. Okay.
Yeah.
And then is almost 10K cheaper. Of course, you buy the newer unit. Yes, I know it's 95,000 km mileage, which you have to check all the service records because 90,000 to 100,000 is where, 90,000 to 110,000 is where a lot of components needs to be changed.
Correct.
So initially, when you get the car, you'll be facing a lot more wear and tear potentially. But if you get a 65K mileage one, after a while, also you have to face this. You have to like really, go through all this. But generally, these cars are very reliable. They don't give you huge problems, unlike those days, right? So, standard stuff lah. I mean, get all the fluids changed. A lot of people thought it's just engine oil and transmission oil, but actually there's a lot more to it. You should also flush out your coolants. Get it pressure tested so that you know that coolant, right? Even though coolant is very cheap, right? But when your car is not getting proper heat dispersion well, right? There's a lot of problems can creep up from there. So
Agreed.
Yeah, and then you'll change I mean, for me, every time I buy a car, right, I'll change the engine oil definitely, transmission oil, axle oil, aircon compressor oil, steering oil, brake fluids, basically all kinds of fluid. I give it a full transfusion. I don't care about previous service record, like, oh, he already changed his brake fluid, so I don't need to change. I mean, it's like, how much can it be, right? And how long do you need to change for the next round? So I get all these fluids changed first, and then you can service your aircon, change your filter and all that. I do all these things one shot on every
Basically,
time
you,
when I buy a car.
you reset the clock.
Yeah, and if you want to, you can also get your injectors checked, service, and then you change your spark plugs and coil packs.
And-
BMW parts are very cheap. Spark plugs are like what 80, 90 ringgit. Coil packs are
and
like
of course-
100. Yeah, coil packs are like 150 ringgit each. It's cheap. It's cheap. Their parts are not expensive at all. Of course, you're
And-
talking big ticket items, steering rack and all that, right? Steering rack, I tell you, Japanese car also expensive one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this
So-
F34 steering rack is not known to be a troublesome component as far as I know.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
And-
reliable.
And of course, if you're looking at the 328 GT, then there's the added item of the timing chain guide. That is a known periodic maintenance item of the N20 engine.
Okay. Come.
Quick one. We got a lot of questions, so let's go quick on this one.
This is
Okay,
about the
okay.
going rate, no?
Mm.
This
Yeah
is
lor,
about the
yeah
going
lor.
rate.
Good daily. Good daily, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Golf GTI too expensive. Cannot
Yeah.
cannot fight this budget, yeah.
Other
a
suggestion,
good buy.
Mini. Other suggestion, Mini.
No lah, Mini got
Yeah,
110k meh? 110k
Got.
meh? And Mini
Got
5-door.
5-door, 3-door actually cheaper than 5-door. Surprisingly.
Oh,
Huh? Really? ah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because 3-door is more common, I guess.
3-door are harder.
I'm gonna
3-door,
bring
the
my
loan,
phone a
the
bit.
loan margin is lower, ma.
True.
5-door holding value very well, way. Surprisingly. Okay, come. Next one. I saw a question. Hazim, you just test drive them, lah. Okay. I don't think, even though the 308 is not here yet, right? I don't think objectively on paper any car of its segment can beat the Civic in terms
Yeah.
of size, comfort, interior appointments, specification, everything, right? I don't think there are any cars that can beat the Civic currently.
As an overall package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For myself, I will get the Mazda 3. I prefer the Mazda 3. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay, come.
sit out a bit for a while I finish my dinner. Okay.
Yeah lah, you should be eating just now, bro. You eat lah. We watch you eating. Ayo, cannot watch. Fucker.
Okay.
Okay, come. Quick
This one. Chris
one.
Ng.
Wow. SL400, buy.
Potential issue with hardtop mechanism.
2013 onwards, I don't think you need to worry too much about the hardtop. I mean, put it this way, the hardtop is made up of many components. One thing fail, your hardtop will fail. All right, but that one thing can be a 200 ringgit thing. It can be a 8,000 ringgit thing, right? And there are so many components, so it's not like the whole thing one shot will fail one. So don't worry. Once you join the community, you will know people like Bob. Even though Bobby always asks people buy drop top, but the most famous guy who fixed drop tops are Bob. A guy on wheelchair, but Bob Auto Roof. He is very famous for fixing all kinds of problems.
Oh, I've heard of him. I
yeah.
never knew he was wheelchair bound.
He's wheelchair bound. Yeah, he's
Oh,
wheelchair bound.
there you go.
So he's the savior of like convertibles. Okay.
Yeah.
I think all convertibles go to him. Okay. So yeah, when they face problems,
Yeah.
Okay. So buy. 3 liter is a fantastic engine, and because before this, right, all the crap engines like 3.5 NA CGI
350
or 5
lah.
liter V8. Yeah, all kinds of that era Mercedes engine strategy is totally wrong. Yeah, that era.
This 400
But they
is
caught
the
up,
right.
they caught up after that.
Yeah. 3 liter, 300 horsepower. That's the right ratio.
Yep. Okay, come. What else? Hey, after we answer the question, please untick the star. Okay,
I untick already.
Con.
Aye.
Should he buy? Because it's the last year.
Even though people are telling me to buy, I haven't pulled the trigger yet. But if you have been thinking of it, all right. Now it's your last chance. For me, why I have not bought mine is because the F10 M5 is not a car that keeps me awake at night. But I've thought that it's something that I want to do it this year. I need to get a few things sorted along the way, but it's something I want to do this year. Yeah.
I want to let Con see himself.
I realized I have to jump back in.
Yeah, I can
I
see
realized
myself.
it's like Con, it's like Con talking to himself.
Yeah.
No, it's like Rick is asking a question. Now it becomes
Yeah.
Con talking to himself.
So the M5 doesn't keep you awake at night.
No. But it has become a little box that I intend to check lah. So.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So what's your advice to Rick Chen?
If this is the car that you want, and you already know it's the last year to take a loan, go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Go for it.
mean, your outlay
and we can
differences.
And actually, we can see the values are slowly starting to swing up already. Like I'm seeing more before this. I think was last year they were 180, 190. Now they are all asking for 200.
Yeah. So the outlay is a difference between paying 18-20K for down payment versus paying 180-200K. All right. So go for it. Okay. What else? This one, have we answered? I'm still in my 20s and planning to get a Z4, prefer the E89, but I can get better loan with G29. What's a G29?
G29 is the Supra version lah. It's the Supra one.
Yo! Wow. If you can afford, then you get the Supra version
Supra
lah.
one, no?
Yeah, lor, it's newer one. I also prefer the E89 design, but it drives like crap. The previous Z4, right? The handling. I mean, it looks fast. All right. Let's say if the Boxster scores a healthy 9 in handling, right? I think the Z4 should be somewhere 5. In terms of handling. So you need a lot of aftermarket shit to make it handle properly. All right. I mean, it's not like it falls apart lah. It's just that it looks way more athletic than it really is.
It is. Okay. Yeah. But then again, now you flash pictures of it.
Sorry?
Now you flash pictures of it, right? The new one doesn't look that nice. It's like I look at this, right?
It's not nice. It's not good looking. It's just plain not good looking. Compared to
I look at this, right? I'm like, wow. I'd rather get a Supra, man.
The previous Z4, you can, is concourse worthy, its design.
Yes.
Especially the first gen Z4.
Oh, the first one. My God.
The first one is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Damn nice, that one. That's my favorite.
So,
that's my favorite.
Yeah, so if you can afford, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Hey, let's take a Volvo question, shall we?
Answer them? Oh, I don't know why Volvo adding pedal shifter, take out, adding, take out. I don't know why.
I think because
sorry,
trying to offset the prices of the chips. Yeah, I think
pedal shifters can't be a chip issue. If you say AEB, adaptive cruise control, that's a chip shortage issue. Pedal shifters.
So they remove spec to reduce the price, to reduce the increasing price of the thing.
You're right, Thomas. But then it's the funny thing with Volvo is that they keep doing this from 2015 until now. Right? They keep on doing this. Suddenly got, suddenly don't have. Suddenly got, suddenly don't have. Anyway, S60 is fantastic. So just buy.
There's no downsides to it. The other one is just the boot door, the boot button. You have to press rather than. But it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Yeah.
For me, losing pedal shifters on the S60 is not a deal breaker. For me, it's not a deal breaker.
Yeah. It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Irrelevant at all. Yeah.
It's not.
Go for it, bro. Go for it.
Yeah, because you're buying the recharge anyway. It's not like you're gonna use it. 2017 S60. This is the 2017. 2017 is the
17 is
face.
the
Oh, with power
Yeah.
shift.
no.
On.
2017 would be the Drive E engine already. It's the
Is this
previous
still
gen,
power
but with the
shift?
Drive E engine.
Is it
No,
still
no.
power
It will be
shift
the 8
gearbox?
speed ready. 8
Huh?
speed ready. 8 speed. It's the 8
Or
speed.
HP then buy. Okay, buy.
Ah.
Buy. Very reliable. The Drive E engines are freaking reliable. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised.
Yeah, lor, considering the complexity, right?
Yeah, turbocharged and supercharged, right? And
Yeah.
and yet they are so
Considering-
reliable. Amazing.
And then
So-
the only thing to watch out is the steering rack, right? The steering rack is a known issue, right?
I'm not sure. The
Oh yes, because it's the same steering rack as the Mondeo. Same steering rack as the Mondeo and FNX. Yeah.
Okay. That one I didn't know.
But other than that, I think, yeah, it's I think okay, lor, right?
They're
I
reliable.
see so many questions, bro. Oh yo.
A lot, man. I'm not seeing a lot. Am I seeing a lot? Come, fast.
Come.
Fast.
Fast.
Okay, some questions why you all go and star it. Some are not even questions. Wait. Who the hell?
Not me.
Okay, come. Sorry. What is Mazda 3 Ignite Edition? What is it?
Is it worth?
Nice.
It's a special edition.
It's
Ah.
it's really a looks thing. So do you like the way this Ignite edition looks over the High Plus or not? Because it's not going to cost different to maintain either way.
What's the difference? I don't know. High plus trim got what?
I think it's a cosmetic difference.
9,000 ringgit
like
more.
some parts are
So it's like
blacked out
with
here.
black metallic alloy wheels, black wing mirror caps,
Yeah.
burgundy leather.
Ooh.
The burgundy leather is worth having.
360
What, you mean-
surround
you mean-
view camera.
You mean Ignite is
Yeah.
more expensive than High Plus?
Yes.
I
And then
guess
come with
that's
so crystal red. There's machine gray. There's new color like what poly. What,
How much more? How much more?
platinum quartz. 9,000 ringgit more, I believe. No.
9,000
Yeah,
is worth
9,000.
it. 9,000
Yeah.
is worth it. There are a lot of people, right, who buy a car. Let's say they buy a Mazda 3, they buy a Harrier, then they come out, then they go do whatever coating, and then they spend 8K.
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
9K is bundled into your loan.
And
So
some
for 9K, in terms of specs, for 9K is worth it because your leather is how much, your rim, and all that, right? And then it's bundled into your loan is indistinguishable. 9K
And-
over, yeah, get it, 9K.
And I also want to add that sometimes these additional packages, right, in the long term, it does not impact your maintenance in any way, but it may help give you that little boost at resale, whether it is giving you the extra value or when somebody is shopping for a used Mazda 3, he's looking at your car versus another car, he will choose your car because you
It's
have that spec.
It's 100 ringgit a month more. So it's nothing. Get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Come.
Okay,
Come.
quick one, very easy. Q5, not sporty. If you're looking for sporty SUV, please don't be disappointed with Q5. Don't look at the
Yeah.
Q5. All right?
Yeah.
Q5 is
Q5
not
is a
clumsy,
safe SUV.
to be honest.
No, but
It's a
it's
Uh,
safe
sporty.
SUV.
But I'll get an
it's
F-Pace.
not-
F-Pace is much larger than Q5. F-Pace is Cayenne size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. F-Pace
But of
is
course, no
Cayenne
one
size.
beats the sporty SUV category like a Macan or a Cayenne. That
Exactly.
one
Yeah,
they
yeah.
dominate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
this one important. I think it's quite cool. I think this one,
What?
this one, the 645 convertible or go for the 630 convertible.
Okay, if you're talking about
Because the 630 is
reliability,
easy to check
it's
out,
the 630. It's the 630.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you want reliability, go for the straight six.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's a beautiful 630 for sale. There's a beautiful 630 for sale. The white color one. So damn nice.
It's Bengal era. Lah. Don't like.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Don't like. Bengal era. Okay.
Wow, I like this question. Baller. Currently driving 118i. considering 840i. You skip the whole upgrade path of BMWs and you went to the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah,
Went to
man.
far all the way. Yeah.
Hey, go for it. If you can afford it, go for it.
Yeah.
The 840i. Come on, man. That car, the moment anybody sees that car, right?
versus E300.
Yeah. People see that car, is like they wow more than they see a 911, now. The moment you see a 8 series, it's like,
How much is it
go
nowadays?
for it. I don't know, 900k, 1 million.
500k. Recon. 500k.
Oh. 500k can get wow, really?
I would really look at an LC 500.
500 is the four-door. It's the four-door. It's the Grand Coupe.
I mean, either way lah. I mean, because he's considering A7 also ma.
True.
Right?
True.
Bro,
you don't care lah.
bro, I would really take a hard look at the LC 500.
Yeah.
LC 500. Convertible. LC 500 convertible, if I can get my hands on it. But no, the convertible too expensive lah. But convertible is 800 plus thousand.
LC 500. I'm sure the A series will drive sharper.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But man, the sound of an LC 500 is madness, bro.
The V8, bro. Wow, there's one coupe going for 660. No, 470.
Xiang can show Lexus 500 and LC 500, bro.
Yeah lah.
Show Alex this for you to take a look at the look of the LC 500.
But E300 E-Class coupe also is damn good value, man.
It's damn good value. It's a totally different context already in this sense, because this guy can spend 500 plus thousand.
8 series, right? Yeah.
He can cross consider between what he can cross consider between a 911, 8 series, Lexus LC 500. So no point bringing up an E-Class coupe
What
anymore.
about S coupe then? S coupe a bit too overboard now.
500k S coupe, right, is pretty old. And
but bro, the LC 500. The problem I have about the 8 series is that when you jump into your friend's 3 series, some things will look quite familiar.
Oh yes,
very very familiar.
Yes. No, you know what really got me that day when I sat in the X3 and I saw the new gen Wentz in the X3.
But whereas when you jump into an LC 500 and then you go into your friend's IS, it's different.
Yes. That's right. Can't argue against that.
Everything from the design until the quality of the built material and the chosen materials, everything. Bro, go for the LC 500. I think you can consider it.
Yeah, put it this way: when you go into a LC 500, right, you are in the realms of Aston Martin DB11. You are in the kind of car I'm talking about. Put aside the price, okay? You are in the same kind of category as a DB11, as Ferrari Roma. You are in that category. So, it's almost like, that kind of
Roma.
Yes, I mean, I know the Roma is 2 million and 600 horsepower, but you park them side by side, it's the same kind of car,
Correct. Yeah.
It won't look foreign. It will look like it's part of the collection or the
yes. You park an LC together with a DB11, together with a Roma, you are seen as the same category,
Correct.
The 8 would struggle to fit in there. I mean, it will still be, but the 8 will be the one that doesn't The
8 doesn't belong there. The 8 doesn't belong there.
All right. So Alex, hope that this gives you a little inspiration.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And it sounds unique, lah, bro. Like Roma got a kind of sound, right? what's that? The DB11 has its unique sound, and then the LC500 has unique sound, but then the 8 Series doesn't have a unique sound,
Yeah.
right?
That-
So you
Yeah.
miss that. I think a very important element of a sports car or even the sports GT is the sound it makes. Is a
Yes.
unique element of the
Yes.
an
Yeah,
important
agreed.
element of owning it.
Yes. The Roma cannot touch the sound of an LC500 lah. Yeah, the Roma is faster. The LC, you rev your car, the Roma will shut up lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with DB11 also.
Mm. How
Okay.
can I justify? He said like, how can I justify paying 5-liter road tax? Just pay.
Yeah.
Okay, 5-liter road tax is you save up like what, 50 ringgit a day, something like that. 32 ringgit a day. 32 ringgit a day. Okay, 32
It's
ringgit
just
a day.
I guess how to say it, bro. Who's the guy? John C, right? I think the best way to just say John C is that what is it? Is it John C? Oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
got the-
it is
oh,
John C.
Yeah.
It's John C.
It's just the cost of ownership. That means
Yeah.
you gotta love the car enough to pay the kind of road tax. That's it.
You see, a lot of people don't see this. Let's say a 200,000 BMW M5 2012, okay, 4.4 V8 costs 8,000 plus on road tax a year. Every year you have to pay 8,000 plus, but your annual cost of ownership, right, versus a 200K brand new BMW, that car will cost you more because of depreciation. Whereas your M5 holds it there at 200K forever. It's part of cost of ownership. So people don't see depreciation, but they only see like road tax lah, fuel costs and all that.
And the other way to say it, I will give another perspective is this. Bobby's putting in terms of depreciation and value of car.
Yeah.
The way I would say is utilization, right?
Yeah.
What I mean by that is that if you buy the car and you're gonna drive it, enjoy it often, let's say once a week. Think of it like this: 1 week you're paying like golf club, you pay how much money to go and join, right? There's a
Yeah.
certain amount of fees you pay to join golf clubs. And golf clubs are not cheap, right? So let's say you drive your car once a week. So 52 times you're paying the ticket to enjoy that car. And then it's what 11,000 ringgit. Okay lah. I mean, what's it's like 500 ringgit per week, right? Versus a golf club.
Yeah. Some people have this habit: morning one Starbucks, afternoon or evening another Starbucks. That is already 30 over ringgit.
Yeah. Yeah. So but the point is that utilizing and I'll say one last thing is that when you know you can buy it, you can afford it, and then you didn't afford it, and then one day, let's say touch wood, something happens, and then you say, oh man, I could have. Now that's gonna cost you something as well. There's a cost for not owning the car. There is a cost that you don't own the car, right? So there's always there's something for you to consider because money is not the only thing that it will cost you, right? Yeah.
All right. I want to answer this guy. He repeated many times. Sorry, I did not. Okay. Apart from the Cerato looking more handsome than the Persona, there is nothing that the Cerato has against the Persona in terms of space, in terms of specs, in terms of build, everything. I think the Persona is a superior car. And how much is the Persona now, Con?
55.
I remember last time. Sorry,
55 or 58 are top spec.
so expensive,
I mean, when I bought mine last time, it was 60. I know it came down from there.
Oh.
The current Persona, the 2022
Yes.
new Persona.
Yeah.
The current one or the one that looks like a...
I think is the most expensive one is 50 something. 50.
Really drive down the price, right?
55, 56.
Oh, okay.
56 for the premium variant.
Yeah. It's it's a fantastic car. Just that the shape because they want
The
to give
shape
you a
is-
lot of room, right? It's a very weird bulbous shape, lah.
Yeah.
But everything else is superior to the Cerato in a way. The Cerato cannot match the Persona in every way. Maybe engine more refined, maybe compared to the
But-
Campro.
Kia engines of the era is they are reliable, but you say refined also not that.
Nothing, what, right? Nothing to shout about, right?
Nothing
Yeah, the
special.
era.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The Kia has a
Okay,
better
hope that answers
transmission.
you. Okay, come. Okay, Thomas.
Eh?
Wow.
09 Boxster S.
Wow.
Yao
Hey, that's
Mulan
very
oh.
expensive, way.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I just want to say that it's kind of on the high side. I don't think I mean the Boxster is a great car, but I don't think a Boxster of that age
97.
is that kind of money lah. Yeah.
Can't be, right?
That's a very
I
high
don't
price.
think it's a good car, but I don't think it's the kind of money. It's not equivalent to its like it's worth, Yeah.
Yeah. But that's how the market is now, right? Because of us, we cause all the Boxsters to be sold off, and it's very hard to find them. And then the prices have gone up like crazy from 90K all the way to 170, 180. Huh?
The one that I found in Muda is 188 Boxster S.
Okay.
09.
PDK
Yeah, lor.
or that's a Tiptronic. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Even the 2010 PDK Boxster 2.9, not the S, right, is already asking for 180,000 already.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Lor.
Ouch.
Then I guess 200K is
No choice, lor.
okay. Lor. Oh.
I mean, if you
choice, lor.
really want it, then yeah, go for it. But I would challenge something though, because I know Juan is a hustler, he's an entrepreneur, and he makes that amazing Hainanese chicken rice that I think I sent to Con before during MCO.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I would say Juan, because you're a hustler, make more money, buy a 981 Boxster S. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Stretch yourself, push yourself. 300K, wait for 300K Boxster S and get that. I think that is something I think worth stretching the money for.
Instead of paying 200K cash for a 97, right?
Yeah.
Get
One
a-
can
you
also
get a-
do loan. Yeah.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah. Just
718
one
can
for
do
one,
loan.
be patient with it. Find one. Or if you're a hustler, while in the search, make more money, and then you can buy cash. The 981 Boxster S.
Seriously, I will not pay 200K cash versus
Yes.
paying
Although it's the
100K.
market price, it's
Yeah.
hard to digest the price, because
You see, put it
even
this
in
way,
international price,
Yeah.
internationally, if you're looking at US or pounds, right? Look at pounds, right? It's almost close
Yeah.
to what, 30,000 pounds. Okay, I don't know, man. It's hard to digest, lah. I think it's comfortable. Is a comfortable price at 140, 50. I think it's still okay. Stretching it, but I think okay.
Yeah.
But high lah, quite high lah, bro.
Guys, if the 987 is 200K, right? Then 300ish, I can get a 718, right? That would also mean my 718 has no room to depreciate at all, because 50K apart, that's where the 981 sits, right? So there's no then
981 is more
for
expensive,
polish-
bro.
Sorry,
981 is worth more than 300K actually.
I mean, yeah. That's what I'm asking, right? So that's the funny thing. Then I might as well just drop a 100K down payment on a 718, and then I take a loan. I don't care how long I take that loan, my car won't depreciate because the old ones are selling 300K. I buy a new one for 300K. What room there is for me to depreciate? Nothing.
This one's special unit, 338K. Manual lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That means
okay, I
718
got
can
a question
buy.
for you. Okay, I got a
Oh,
strategy
okay.
for you, Juan. Okay, Juan, I got strategy for you. Okay, you buy a 718 like this one, special unit, whatever. Get the cheaper 718, knowing that you're hunting for the next 981. Okay, this is strategy one. You buy a 718, you won't lose much anymore. The lowest it can be already. Drive it for 1 year, and you need a 1-2 year. You hunt for a 981, which takes time. Okay, and then when it comes up, a good deal, trade it in, or no, start just go straight for 981, because I think he's getting a 987 because he wants the NA. He wants, and it sounds like he might want the NA, right? But if you know,
I don't know, man.
talk to 981s, you have to get it from owners directly. So one suggestion is to hang out with people who own Porsches. Talk to the Porsche lover, Adrian. Ask him if any of his clients want to sell a 981 Boxster, and he's very well connected in the PCM club in Porsche Club Malaysia. You may be able to find a 981. Go for 981, bro. They're kind of 200k. If you're willing to pay 200k for 987, push it to 981. Yeah.
If get
Why,
718, still no lah. If you already get a 718, right? Why would you want to go back to a 981? You just go straight up to 911.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. Straight go up 911, right? It's the same interior, no, that. Yes, the sound, yes. Yeah, or you get a 981 Spider, friend with Thomas. Right.
Over my dead
Where's the
body.
chicken rice shop? Come on, let's go and support him, eat some chicken rice, and help him along the way.
Who is Juan?
It's chicken rice shop. Juan is he started a business during MCO. He rejected a corporate job. He started selling his grandma's recipes, Hainanese chicken rice.
When are you bringing me there?
Delicious. Huh?
When are you bringing me there?
I always tapao one. I always grab deliver to my place.
Oh, what do I search?
You know the petrol station that is near to the Petronas, near to IKEA and IPC?
Yeah.
Okay.
There, in that petrol station, there, at that Petronas. There's a G-Shocks detailing center there. Yeah. One chicken by one.
That one, next to the Lexus showroom,
Yes, that Petronas station. He is really inspiring. One chicken by one. Okay. So it's his grandma's recipe, and he didn't take a corporate job. He decided to build his F&B business, and he bought himself a JCW, a white color JCW,
nice.
and he bought his mom an XC40.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good man.
By selling chicken rice. Okay. A damn delicious chicken rice, by the way. Yeah.
Seriously.
Actually, my favorite now. Mm-hmm.
You doesn't deliver to my place, or bro?
Go eat there, lor.
Let's go grab lunch there one day, lah, way.
Okay. Suddenly we're
we buy enough chicken rice. Suddenly he got enough money to buy a 981 already. Okay.
Wow.
XC40 Recharge Pure Electric versus GLA 250 Countryman Coupe S versus Recon 300 Coupe.
I will first eliminate the GLA 250.
Same.
Yeah. The glass.
Gila.
To me, it's but this why do you have 3 compact SUVs and suddenly you have a Recon C300 Coupe in that?
His budget law, right? Okay, I want to ask Jacob, if you are still here. Jacob, answer us. Is this gonna be your one and only car? If it's not, then you just buy it, the XC40. I can see that you are tempted by the XC40 Recharge, but yeah, if it's not your one and only car, then you buy lah. If not, then the other choice that is quite good is actually the Countryman. No?
Yeah,
I find it hard to have just one electric car only. I find it a bit
impossible. Cannot.
Yeah.
If it's your one and only car, then cannot.
No, my family have other cars. Okay,
you
can go for the XC40 Recharge. Yeah.
Yeah, then you go for the Recharge. Go for the Recharge. Once
Yeah,
you drive an
agreed.
EV, you wouldn't want to touch petrol anymore, especially for this kind of car. Like daily
commuting car.
passenger cars, right? You touch EV, you don't want to come back.
It spoils
Crazy.
you, lah, bro. Even the hybrids,
Yes.
bro. Like the Honda City hybrid, right? After I
Yeah.
drove around like 1 day plus, I'm like, wow, this feeling of smoothness, be tahan,
Right.
oh.
Right.
Cannot fight, way.
Yeah.
Everyone vibrating
see?
in their ICE. I'm just rolling down the car park. You
Yeah.
know, like, wow, so
What as
comfortable.
a workhorse, right? EVs is compelling.
Thomas,
Yeah.
you see,
Okay.
this is an example of why we do this. We don't want people to end up with a car driving for 2 years and really don't like the car already, want to change car and lose money and all that already. It's sad one, you know. It feels sad, like your
Then you get
C300
discouraged not to buy car anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Year 2020 C300 is only 2 years old, but then you cannot tahan already.
Well, the good news for him is that Mercedes tends to depreciate slower than Beamers, lah. So it probably still has a large chunk of his resale value there.
Maybe. So
Okay, let's put it like this. The C300 facelift C300 I mean, okay, let's put a comparison first. Put the 3 Series away. Look at the 5 Series. 5 Series and C300. Which one better?
5 Series, of course, right?
Hello? So that okay, then between the 5 Series and the 330i, now this now only becomes a selection of choice because the more comfortable car is the 530e, and the 330e offers another thing. So the C300 shouldn't be in the mix anymore, right? If you want a more comfortable car, go for the 5 Series.
Yeah.
Right?
Con, no joke, Con. The resale value of the C300 is 260K.
You can. He basically, right? He can just walk into a BMW showroom and just change his car like for like, man.
What the heck?
Hey, Mercedes resale value is crazy. It's crazy.
Yes.
No
crazy
joke.
Strong.
Depends on model also lah. But yeah. It's
sorry. It's trading in his 530. Sorry, it's trading his C100. Okay, I thought it was comparing within those two cars. Sorry.
No, it's trading in his C300. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he bought for 290K. Wow. So only 2 years he lost 30K only, bro.
30K only.
Hey, okay, you know. 2 years he lost less than 10%, you know.
Oi, where got such thing for Conti cars away? Sorry.
And now he's ready to spend. Now he's ready to spend how much? How much is the 530e? 300 what?
530e is about
360.
350, I think.
Oh, E is lower. Oh, 330
Yes.
before SST, now SST 340.
That's why he's looking at 330i versus 530e.
Okay. Ayo, I think it's a matter of choice, bro. If you want something more comfortable, you know, like the 530e is ridiculously it's great. It's a great car.
Yeah.
But the 3 Series 330i is going to be pushing the boundary of comfort, lah. Right? So it's really up to you what you want. Yeah.
I will say one thing, lah. The 330i will hold its value much better than the 530e, lah. So let's say like in 2024, he comes back to us and asks, should I trade in my car for whatever it is, right? He will get better resale from his 330i, lah, I'm guessing.
Well, I got a suggestion, Joe. If you can afford it. Yes.
Yeah.
M340i.
And let me.
Go for that.
I wanna say something. I want to say something. Okay. Sorry.
Yes.
What were you? Okay.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll just say
330i, you get 2 liter. Yes, you know it's a sportier chassis. Yes, right. Compromise. You know, 530e more comfortable. You know, but more wafty. But when you get an M340i, right, it's a different experience. It's a different experience altogether. You'll feel like, wow, there's such a big differentiating factor that my choice of changing my car makes sense. Where the 330i is like, a bit more, whereas the 340i is like, whoa, like there is
I
there's
sent a link.
huge
Yeah, I sent a
differentiating
link.
factor.
Click the link. Click the link.
There's a
It's
differentiating factor.
350k. M340i. So go for the M340i lah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because
Which one
Oh.
is M340i?
Oh,
Between the
demo
two,
car.
M340i.
Yeah.
Take it from a guy who owned a C43 and sold it in 10 months.
Yeah. Get this
Me,
one lah.
I bought-
It's 50k more than your budget. No, it's about there. What your budget also 300 plus.
Yeah.
What?
It's
Get this one.
2022, bro. It's 50k.
Yeah.
I mean, it's around the same price as a 530e. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and the
hold
best thing
this-
now is that you get immediate stock.
Correct.
You just buy
Because
this.
this
Yes.
is a pre-reg. Means
Okay.
the car is sitting there waiting for an owner.
Yeah, at least you upgraded.
Joe, seriously, bro, Joe, I'm serious, Joe. Call this number, ask if the stock is there. It's not gonna last long. Get it.
Call
Go
now.
and get
Yeah.
the
Grab it.
M340i. Grab it. Okay. I think you're gonna feel that because you know what? If you like if this car has the comfort that is better than the C300. It has
Yeah.
more comfort than the C300 and it has a very robust engine and a fantastic chassis. It's playful. I mean, go for it, bro. Go for it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Henry, please bring this. Bobby's gonna drool over your car, right? Okay, bring the Jeep Grand Cherokee, all right?
No, I want the
Yes,
Jeep
yes.
Wrangler, not the Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Okay, fine. Just bring any car is fine for morning drives. Club.evomalaysia.com, Evo Club Tri Station. Yeah, just sign up, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Just come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Joe, get the M340i. It's more comfortable.
sorry.
It's far more comfortable than the C43 and more dynamic than the C43. Right. So go for
agreed.
don't waste your time with the C43.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carmen asking Supra 2 liter. Buy. It's a proper nice B48 engine.
And it holds the
Powerful
value like
enough.
mad, bro. The 2 liter.
Yeah. Buy
Yeah.
buy the 2 liter.
Because you
Buy
get
the 2
Supra
liter.
style without the 2,000 ringgit road tax.
Yeah. 380 ringgit road tax. Just buy. Okay.
Wow, Ian is going to buy chicken rice to support 981. Yes. Okay, what else?
This one, yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap to buy. It's fantastic to drive. But you know lah, it's a Ford Focus lah. So
I don't recommend
when
for
it comes
fresh
to upkeep
graduate.
and all that, you need to find a way to take care of the car lah. Okay,
Correct.
the gearbox.
Stands for fix or repair daily.
Yeah. Hey, don't like that. We have how many Ford owners here in Horizon?
Yeah, man.
TJ has a Ford Focus. Chiang has a Ford Escape. Thana has a Ford Everest. Con has a Ford S-Max. Crispy has
Thana
a
has a
Ford.
Mondeo now too.
Oh, Thana has a Ford Mondeo, and Crispy has a Ford at home. So we have a very high density of Ford owners in Horizon,
Because
Yeah.
we can
and
take
Porsche
the pain.
owners
We
as
can
well.
take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can take the pain. Okay.
Yeah.
Owners as well.
we also have a very
Porsche owners.
high BMW owner.
Oh yeah, Alex
Porsche,
has a lot,
you,
yeah.
Alex, Chu Yang, right, and Thana, 4 Porsches. I don't know how many Porsches Alex
What
still
the
have. lah.
hell?
He has-
Thana has 4 BMW E36 and 5 coming soon. 1 more coming. What?
Who said that?
Chiang in the private chat.
He has 4.
What the
He's gonna
hell?
get 1 more.
So
You know,
Thana has
seriously?
5 BMW E36.
Seriously, I kid you not. Now every time when I see an E36 on the road, I think of Thana.
What is
So
he
Thana
doing,
is
bro?
like Mr. E36.
Con, you're
Okay,
not better.
3
You have
Yeah.
2 E39.
I only have 2.
Thana has 5 E36, and then
Hey,
Thomas
Paul.
has one E30. I have one F12, and then who else got BMW? Stephen Au got an X1, 10 BMWs already.
Hey, Paul, we know Thana is shopping
Oh,
for his
and
next
then-
one right now.
Fadil 330E, Nas 330E. Of course, Chu Yang used to have the M3, but then no more. So it's like, my God.
BMW is most populated. Thanks to Thana, because he contributes quite a big portion of the population.
Thana is like snapping up all E36.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue a bit. But yeah, Lau Wei Peng, dude, any
Yes,
car is welcome,
join.
bro. Seriously. You know what? Any
Join.
car is welcome. Seriously, okay? Even Kanchil as well.
The Ganchiu is definitely faster than my Fiat lah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you sold it to Crispy, right? Yeah. Yeah.
No, I gave it to him literally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is faster than the, the Fiat.
Oh, you want
At the
take it
station.
lah.
Cannot start. Everyone's out already.
Okay. D4. Buy D4. Buy. The latest version, AA D4. Facelift. Oh, fantastic. Facelift is fantastic. I love the facelift, man. Okay, please buy.
Is it possible to get 9-year loan for 10% down payment for 5-year Conti car in today's market? I believe yes. I think only when it reaches around 8-9 years only they start to say 7 years.
Yeah.
They start to come
Yes,
up a bit.
yes.
Yeah, but
Yes,
also
you can
depends
get
on
9-year
your
loan.
profile, on your personal profile of your repayments, your secrets, societos. All this also depends on you, your income level and stuff like that too, lah. Right? Okay.
Yeah. This one, Bernard M.
Any Civic and Golf guys teasing or choosing Mazda 3 Liftback Ignite Edition?
Yeah. One of my fastest Genting runs is the Mazda 3 because of its handling. It's amazing.
And
Okay,
Bernard,
two things, Bernard.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, as ultimately, right, Bernard, the one question is this: are you happy with the car or not? If you like the car, it doesn't matter what your friends say about it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, Bernard, I'll give you two perspectives to motivate, or not motivate, but two perspectives for you. Okay, my Spider, although being the top spec of all the Boxsters, okay, an Audi TT can tapao me all the way to Genting. A Golf R can tapao me. Okay, A45 also tapao me. Okay,
yeah.
So I pay so much money to go store, but then I get in the car, I smile, man. I really smile every time I drive the car.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're driving the car and you're tossing around the corners, because your car is way more playful than any of those two cars, the Civic and Golf. Way more playful. And I would say it takes more skills to drive a Mazda 3 faster than any of those two cars. To push the Mazda 3 to the limit, it takes skills. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Bobby can exploit it. No problem. Bobby got skills. All right.
I love
and
how
then
it
the
drives.
second thing
I really love how it drives. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
One is comfortable.
And
It's
Bernard,
you know. Yeah.
And Bernard, I'll give you one thing. You park the Mazda 3 on the road, and you look at it, right? Dude, it looks like a 400,000 ringgit car. It looks expensive. Okay. It looks every time, like I think one time me and Bobby, we were going to drive for coffee. We had our Fiat and then the Mini, and then there was a Mazda 3. Oh, we were like, whoa, Mazda 3. Yes, the Mazda 3 looks double the price of a Civic and a Golf. Yeah, it looks so beautiful. It's like the Alfa Romeo of today's time, man.
Yeah, man.
Agreed.
So yeah,
I'm aiming a used one.
The two things that the Golf and the Civic don't have is the playfulness of the rear, the torsion beam, and the looks that looks so expensive. Yep. So yeah. And you know what? And your smile in the car will be priceless. That one don't need to count money.
Exactly.
And you got a prettier interior.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at it! Look at it! Oh,
Yeah,
I'm falling in
bro.
love. Oh, I love this car. I love how it. Oh my god, so nice. Expensive. I'll buy used. I'll buy
It's
used.
so good looking, bro. But the first time that I walked up to it in One Utama, they did the roadshow, right? I was like, are you kidding me? Like Mazda actually created this. Like, wow, what the heck?
I mean,
Ooh, I love it.
you can count with like 10 fingers. No, I mean like legendary designs that ever came out from Japan. To be honest, when I'm saying legendary, it's like really not those. Wait, I think the GTR looks quite good. Not that kind. Like LC 500 kind of good. Toyota 2000 GT kind of good. It's like concourse kind of great looking cars. I think this is one of it. The Mazda 3.
Mm.
It is certainly. Oh, what a beauty! You park it next to an Alfa Brera. It's like, my God, successor, bro. Successor of the Brera.
Looks the part. It looks the part.
The successor went the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the successor of the Brera. My God, so beautiful. Anyway,
But yeah, I mean, it's not all about speed, lah. Yeah, really. I mean, it's not all about speed. Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
man.
All right. Jeremy Chung is asking, hi guys, driving a Myvi 2022, but now Dad asking me to take over his 2016 IS to 250. But due to my job, I need to travel a lot. Do you think the IS will be reliable after long? It's a Lexus.
it's a Lexus,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
But it's 2006, so there will be things that you need to change. But it's a Lexus.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
Lexus.
Just take care of the wear and
Indestructible.
tear.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. A4B9 Beli. Okay, no problem. Beli. Okay, come.
Hey.
What's that?
I just realized it's 2 hours and 30 minutes almost ready.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
let's finish up a few questions. Then we
Yeah.
continue next week. Yeah, when I start feeling tired, yeah, it shows.
And then let's wrap it up with some interesting questions to this. I've got some questions to ask you guys.
Look at this. Mugilan tested MK8 GTI and Mazda 3. Then they booked the Mazda 3.
Oh, there you go. There
Alright.
You know what?
go.
The Mazda 3, like the interior, right? The design of the Mazda 3 is like there's a kind of opulence for minimalism. It's like I don't need all of this. That is an orang kaya punya thinking. It's like, I don't need all of this. I just need this only.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the GTI attracts a certain kind of crowd also lah. So
Correct.
nothing wrong with it. It's just when you buy a GTI, it needs to give you the wow factor. It does give you the wow factor, right? Yeah.
GTI is speed served on a silver platter.
Okay. So yeah, I think we should wrap it up soon, shall we?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we can answer all your questions.
No, just wrap it up lah. Yeah.
Yeah. My M2 coming soon, end of the month. Okay. Okay. Quick question to all of you. This is Bobby and Con here, and you guys can join us on the chat. This is make things a bit fun also. Okay. Can 5 minutes, Okay.
Yes.
Let's say Bobby and Con, you have extra space in the garage, and you want to get one car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what would that car be? Let's say money wouldn't be a problem, and then you wanna. Let's say money would be a problem. I mean, not like 10 million kind of like something within, let's say somewhere plus minus. Yeah, like whatever that you have bought with. Let's say Aston Martin, 600K something, right? What would you put in your garage? Let's say you theoretically can put one more car in your garage. What car would you want to put in there?
I already have my answer.
What's that?
Only one,
So
people always ask me to buy a proper sports car, and I never like like 2-seater sports cars like Huracan or 458 or R8 or 911, all this, right? But there is one Mercedes-Benz that I will buy. Okay, which is the SLS AMG. If I can afford, and it's not ridiculous price. It's like 800,000, 900,000. For that kind of value versus a 458 versus a Huracan, I will get a SLS AMG. You know, I'm someone who appreciate legendary kind of cars. Of course, the SLR, but SLR is 10 million, 20 million kind of shit. So for me, a reasonably priced, you know, supercar that I would love to have would be the SLS AMG.
Nice. Just to inspire audience, look at certain cars.
6.2.
That's why I want to ask this question. God, look at that gull wing, man. What the heck? There's the only car that has this silhouette.
Yeah.
A long bonnet and then a wing that goes like that. Only one car like that. Yeah. All right, Bob, Con, what's your next? I don't say E39.
Okay, E39. I think I will get a 911 Targa.
Oh,
911
Targa.
I don't even care what engine it is, but there's something about the 911 Targa that with the basket handle that appeals to me. It can be a base Carrera 2. That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
I love a 911 Targa as well, but in my books, is if I only have one more garage space, it's not as legendary as the SLS AMG.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But I love the 911 Targa. Yeah. Thomas?
458 Spider.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
I mean, I guessed it right.
I know I'm not a big fan of Ferrari. But I respect Ferrari. But there is something but Ferrari cooks this crazy formula of madness, performance, and emotion. Like it all stirs up together. It's just a really good cocktail. I didn't like the 430 because the gearbox is a bit stupid for me sometimes, and a bit rough. But the 458, when Brandon took me in his car and pushed it around the corners, I'm like, whoa! It's beautiful. There's this flow in the chassis. The looks, I'm not attached to the looks. I'm not very attached to the looks, but the way it rides, man, it's like a jetpack stuck to your back. Fuck, man.
Thomas, I think it is inevitable. You will get a 458.
Bro, get the. Can you show the one with the brown color seats? With the brown color seats one. I love this color, bro.
Thomas, the last time I hear you speak of a car with this kind of enthusiasm, it was the M2.
Yes.
The last time I heard you speak of a car with this kind of enthusiasm, it was the M2.
Yeah. I want to ask Brendan to either taxi me one more time or let me drive his car once. I drive, right? I'll start selling things to buy it.
I think right, you may.
Chiang, you show this picture. I'm sending this picture over in WhatsApp. Ferrari, you can spec this brown leather and wait. You wait for Chiang to load it up.
Oh.
You can actually spec this leather
to drive it. But I was up on Sunday, right? I was chasing Brandon. It was so beautiful with the sound. Whoa. The form factor of Ferrari, you don't really get. I'm not a big fan of the form factor. Yeah.
Hey, Brandon
is here. Ayo, say hello.
Thomas, something in the car stirred your soul. Something in the car
show the picture, Yang.
Bro, I came out like I went to I got high on you don't need you just took drugs. Hey, what the hell is this?
You can spec this leather in Ferraris, you know. You know the kind of leather that they use.
I will sell things to get the car.
You like this leather or not? If you like brown leather,
it looks like some weird.
It's a matter of time.
Looks like a shoe turned into a seat.
Hey, but it looks epic, man. It looks epic.
Right. Anyways, there's something for us to think about because Bobby always talk about like having goals, drives us and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool to end it in this note. Aventador, Taycan Cross. Let's look at what the owner said. The friends over here said. Z06.
Oh, my C7. Oh, the car that I almost. Z06 C7. Oh, I love it. I love that car. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, I
Okay.
cannot be so selfish. I should have an SUV for my wife.
LFA.
BBX.
Oh yo.
Good choice.
Wow.
Good choice, Derek.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Maybe we should do Where's My Car every time we do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, Thomas. I
man.
miss Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah. Okay. We shall do it next Monday. Okay. Anyways, good night, everybody. Thank you
Good
for
night,
humoring
everybody.
me. All right. Thank you.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
good night.
Rest well.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.